How's the audio, folks? Are we good? This always happens where I've set up the audio, it should be working, but it sometimes doesn't work. So I'll just turn down the telly there. Hello, welcome everyone. I am not alone today. We have Callum once again for this historic Eagles occasion. Yeah, sweet. No, the audio is good. Callum just emerges from his poop. Lads.
Did I miss it?
Yes, you did. That's cool.
Okay.
And the audio worked this time.
Great.
So you
Fantastic.
missed out. Welcome everyone to the final Eagles game of the year. Not even going to entertain the fact that we could win today and make finals, but it's not worth even talking about.
Either this will have the most excitement you've ever seen in a game if we win, or it'll just be an absolute shit talking fest.
Yeah, well, that's what the Derby became because
Yes.
of how shit house that game was. I did a review of that game after you left, and people saw my thoughts. Today there was a late out as well. Luke Edwards out. Mark Hutchings in.
Son of Tyson.
He is, yes. And this game just got
Adam
even
Simpson,
less.
new risk
enticing.
taker.
Well, he was injured, Luke Edwards.
Yeah.
I'm going to slip into something a little more tantalising. Just gonna get my fingers.
So is that the only changes from last week?
Oh, no. There was like 6 or 7 changes.
Oh, shit, yeah,
No,
there
but
was.
I just mean from the name team. 6 or 7.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, right, that's right, because Kelly, Kennedy, McGovern, all injured. Redden as well with an illness, and Brad Shepherd with an injury as well.
Yes. Yep.
So we're bringing in Jared Brander, Harry Edwards, Mark Hutchings, Jermaine Jones, Josh Rotham, Jake Waterman, Connor West.
That's right.
That's a good young group, though, I feel.
It is. It hurts that Edwards is out. And the interesting point in all that is that it took Jared Brander being like the 7th in this week to get picked.
Yeah.
Which makes me think he's probably told the club he's left. That's my theory, because they used to play him all the time at every opportunity.
Yeah.
And now...
And I feel Jermaine Jones is only in because Willie Rioli can't play.
Yeah. To be fair, they do play Jones a lot when he's available. You're right, if that Rioli had played, yeah, you're right, Jones wouldn't have played.
He wouldn't have made the cut.
Hello, we've got a few people in the chat. We've got Alice O'Mara, hello, welcome. Jackson says, could get real ugly this game. I'm literally thinking 80 points.
Ooh.
Huntsman's in the chat.
Place your bets in the comments, guys.
Yeah, let us know what your predictions are. Gandhi says, Brisbane could do a madness to you. I think everyone's expecting the same result here. There's no real upside. Backyard Charizard is going for the Eagles today. Does that help you? Why are you going for the Eagles? Do you want the Eagles to knock Brisbane? Brisbane probably can't.
No, Brisbane's in, regret.
Yeah, Brisbane is in if they win.
Oh, do you mean in the 4?
No, the top 4. I think Brisbane needs a win.
Yeah, Brisbane need a win to get into the 4.
Yeah.
Well, if Brisbane win, and that's it.
Riley's
no, Bulldogs lost.
Yeah,
So-
Bulldogs lost. So Brisbane will, if they win, which they will, will go
into the 4.
Into the 4. And the Bulldogs missing the top 4 is one of the biggest stories for a while. Like 3 losses in a row to Essendon, Port Adelaide, and Hawthorn.
Yeah, real rough.
Real stankalicious up in here. Riley says...
I secretly made a pun then. We didn't realise.
Who?
Talking about the Bulldogs, I said, that's rough.
not this again. Jamie Skeleton Plays predicts 154 to 67. That's optimistic. I don't think we'll score 67 points.
I feel like Gandhi is more accurate, 164 to 48.
Yeah. Still 48's on the high side. Baki Char doesn't want Brisbane to get a double chance, so he obviously fears the Lions more than he fears the Dogs because he's a Melbourne fan. Fair point at the moment.
Look, if Eagles don't make this final, my second team is Brisbane, so I do hope.
Oh, that's true. Yes, yeah.
I do. Obviously, Eagles aren't going to win.
Oh, well, come on, mate.
Okay, you can never say never, but
I'm kidding.
I hate them.
Fuck the Eagles, bro. No, I'm just kidding.
But it'll be interesting then because it depends on who wins between D's and Cats, really, on who's number 1. Because we could have Port Adelaide, Brisbane, or we could have we don't know.
Yeah. Be interesting. I'll keep going with the chat. Huntsman says 114-46. That's probably a fairly good tip. Riley Burke said, I'll never watch the replay of that game ever again. Stings big time. Yeah, so he's referring to Hawthorn just then against Richmond. Probably the most dramatic finishes to a game I've ever seen. And with that goal right with 3 seconds to go, nearly touched by Sean Burgoyne, who misses it by about a second.
Terrible.
It was a bit gut-wrenching. I was going for Richmond because I want the Eagles to have a better draft pick. So if Richmond had won that, we would have fallen behind them.
Yeah.
The draw means they don't, so that's annoying.
Well, I mean, if we lose this.
No, we're still 2 points ahead of them regardless. So we can't go below Richmond. But I was a bit gutted for Burgoyne and Clarkson.
Yeah.
That's their last game, and they had a win there. And
yeah. It'll be interesting to see next season how Hawthorn goes.
Oh, it's actually not that simple for Brisbane making the top 4. So if we score 80, they need to score 110. If we score 70, they need to score 96. So if they win by...
because it's off percentage, yeah.
Yeah, so if we actually make this close, then the Dogs do make the top 4. I don't think we will.
Because there's 4 points separating them. So they'll be tied on points. They just have to get the percentage. And the percentage, Bulldogs' current percentage is 132.8 and Brisbane's is 132.7.
Wow, there you go. So they need to win by about 130% then as well. So that makes sense. Graz reckons 90 points to the Lions. Ahmet is going for the Eagles. Jack Ray says, do you think GWS or Essendon will choke in their last game, giving Freo a chance in top 4? I don't. So GWS have Carlton.
Yeah.
Carlton have only beaten GWS 3 times.
Ever.
Versus 8. I mean, it is possible. It is possible. That one's more likely than Collingwood beating Essendon.
So we've got the ins and outs here. They've got named Petrocelli as a medical sub this week. And omitted Langdon.
There's a dirty little rumour going around
God.
Big Footy. Yeah. Vardy! I love how they spelled Hutchings' name wrong there. There's a dirty little rumour going around Big Footy from a source that's in the know of the Eagles.
Yeah.
The Eagles are sending McGovern for surgery. Could be 9 months. So that's most of next year. Because it's a really serious hip injury he's got. The other one is Shuey. He's playing today, he's fit, but they think they might go for a strengthening or I don't know what the term was. Exploratory surgery was the phrase used.
To see if there's anything.
That's right, and to strengthen him.
Yeah.
So he's fit and healthy, but they could, obviously they just want to prolong his career. Another one who could miss most of next year.
But that's interesting, promoting his career at his age. It means the head honchos, the Eagles and the Adam Simpson must think they've still got a chance for a premiership at some point.
That's right.
In the next year or two.
That's right.
So it almost means the rebuild's off. They're just going to keep at it and hope it works.
That is interesting, but it also means that Shuey's probably got about 3 years left in him.
Yeah.
You'd think.
Yeah.
Like best case scenario. Which makes sense. I think he's playing good football when he's on the field. Like he doesn't look like he's aged at all.
Definitely.
He was a late bloomer.
Drewsy's on the chat.
Welcome, Drews.
Said go Brisbane. Hello, Callum.
Hello, Callum. How beautiful was Sarong's goal last week? That was an amazing goal.
Yeah. Did you see what's his name's leaving Fremantle?
Chera?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's almost confirmed. We'll have the same situation with Brander. Brander, Chera, equal ability. Yeah. Not really, but that is a player I think.
I'm really excited Josh Rotham's back into this game.
Yeah, I love Josh Rotham.
Josh Rotham's one of the superstars of the future, and I don't know why they keep omitting him.
I agree. There's obviously something in his role that he's not executing, but with all the injuries, he's back in this week. So you got 3 young defenders in Foley, Witherden, and Rotham, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess you include Rotham. He's not really...
Well, you think about if McGovern's going to be out for a good 9 months, if the rumour is true, then Rotham's going to have a huge role in the back line.
That's true. Harry Edwards as well played 9 games. I think he's playing today, pretty certain. 59 in the chat, thank you guys. 62 in the chat even, appreciate it.
Other big one today is how does Oscar Allen go? Now with Kennedy out, chuck him down full forward. You presume.
Yeah, I have a dirty feeling. I actually don't care either way, to be honest. But I honestly think Kennedy and Hearn are going to play on.
Yeah.
Because I reckon we would have heard about it if Kennedy was retiring. Because he's out.
This later. If this was his last game, they'd have him out and they'd parade him around.
Well, he's injured, but...
No, but you know what I mean? They'd still get him out into the field and get him on the chair. And
I see what you're saying. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he probably could have played through it, I reckon. So I think the Eagles are going to retain a lot of their experience, to be honest. I don't know how I feel about it yet.
Me either.
And the ball is bounced. Nelson! That is a strong contest. Daniel Rich has been cleaned up by Oscar Allen. He's alright. He's a tough little fella.
Daniel Rich is one of those West Australian players you just wish he'd come home, kind of thing.
Thing is, right.
He's so loyal to Brisbane.
Yeah. He broke out. He had that Rising Star year. And then I reckon the game kind of a little bit found him out as a midfielder. Because he's a bit slow to be a mid. He's
so good off that half-back flank now, though.
Danaher. Dangerous range. He's belted out of bounds.
Dirty Danaher.
Dirty Danaher.
Joe Danaher.
But Daniel Rich has reinvented himself as a really good rebounding defender. I actually don't think we need him that much. But he is a very good player.
No.
He would be best way to, obviously.
Look, probably 3 or 4 years ago, him coming back would have been fantastic.
Yeah. But even then, we had like Jeddah playing a similar role.
Yeah, that's true.
And while Daniel Rich is probably the better player, you are like, well, definitely the better player.
Yeah. Good grab back.
That'll get the haters off his back.
That's a 50. I'm going for it this game.
It is hard to lift myself with this game, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. That's Jesse's 7th coffee today, so I get excited about it.
Very true. I'm just hoping for a good contest.
You know who I'm really liking over the last few weeks is Witherden.
Yeah.
You see him there. Hey?
He got a bit of criticism after the Derby.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, I really liked it. And you saw him just then. He didn't stick any of the tackles, but he went in for a go 4 times.
Yeah. Back to Charles says, is there a team in this land that can beat Melbourne between now and 2022?
Maybe Geelong.
Yeah, could have a night. The thing is, though, tonight's game is actually a bit of a dead rubber.
It's a what?
It's a dead rubber. It doesn't matter who wins or loses. Geelong and Melbourne, which is a bit of an anticlimax. If Branda streams forward,
because one of them's going to get the top spot though.
You're right, but that's right. So there's a bit of pride on the line, but there's no home finals, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's very true. No home finals. Your minor premiers. That's it.
Yeah, minor premiers would still be cool. And if Geelong pull that off, that's a minor premiership, a grand final, and then another minor premiership. That's
pretty good.
Outstanding.
Especially when Melbourne have probably been the clear-cut top team all season.
Yeah, they've lapsed harder than other teams in that range. Like Geelong haven't lapsed as hard as Melbourne did, but I think Melbourne is the big team to beat. Drizzy wanted to know our predictions. I'm just scrolling back up a little bit.
Your and I predictions?
Yeah, for this game, I presume. I predicted 80 points. We've started okay.
Look, you know what? I'm going to go real left field here, and I think Eagles will somehow pull it out and win by 15 points.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Can you imagine? I'd stoked. I'm always stoked with a win. I would almost be frustrated if we fucking knock off Brisbane at the Gabba in the final round and miss finals. Because we will still miss finals if we win today.
Yeah, I know, because one of the other guys has to lose. It's disappointing. But
I don't see it at all.
I still see, as shit as we've been playing, I still see the Eagles as a quality team, as a top level, like top 6 team at least, on paper. So it can kind of make sense. Yeah. I mean, we've had a lot of outs this week, which doesn't help, but it may help even more. There's a bit more hunger in the young guys.
I agree. Some players probably playing their last game for the club. I think Hutchings and Vardy may be playing their last games.
Is Vardy playing today?
He is playing today, yeah.
What a drop kick.
He averages the least possessions of any player in the league per game. But some of that's down to a role as well, though. When you're the second ruck,
he's also got the least amount of hit-outs.
But he's literally just there as like a spare ruck that we barely use.
You'd think you just give the young kid a run. What's his name?
Williams. Yeah. He's just coming back from injury. Maybe with the experience that this team has dropped in this game, they decided to go conservative.
I think conservatives were hurting Adam Simpson all season, though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Oh, dropped it.
We've also just got injuries every time we've had a chance to drop heaps of players.
Fucking Yoja's run head first.
Nice. I like what I'm seeing so far from the Eagles, but the issue with them is not. It's
Here we go. What's the issue, Jesse? What's the issue, Jesse?
The issue is that Oscar Allen's going to kick the first goal of the game. Just yes. Nice. No, the
Eagles by 15. That's the prediction.
The issue has been maintaining their form.
Yeah.
Oh my god, can you imagine? I'm not even really entertaining it, but can you imagine if the Eagles make the finals? That would be one of the most bizarre things. In my time of watching the Eagles, I don't think I would have seen a more bizarre result.
This is one of the most fun seasons because not from an Eagles point of view, but from an AFL point of view. Because you got your top Port, your top 4 are your top 4. You know that, and they're great teams.
Yeah.
But all of them have lost to a shit team. All the shit teams have beaten a good team.
Yeah.
There's 5 games, 6 games with finals implications.
Yeah.
This round.
And there's the top 8 race was between about 5 clubs, 6 if you include Carlton, and then people are more excited about the bottom 2 or 3 this year than they are about 8th, 9th, and 10th, or whatever that's going to turn out to be. So, weird.
It's a really exciting season.
Just not for us.
Just not for the Eagles. And we get all the finals in Perth, but no Perth team will be playing.
I reckon Adelaide's going to get a fair share of finals, eh?
Tasmania's getting a heap, aren't they?
True, yeah. So, but the grand final could even still be Adelaide, I think, because Mark's made it pretty prohibitive on restrictions, like the players' families can't come.
I wouldn't hate that.
I don't really care, to be honest.
Your team's right. Apparently Adelaide Oval does have a really good vibe.
Yeah.
Eagles lining up for a second one here.
Waterman, 4 out of 6 from this spot on the pitch. I don't know why I said pitch. He's missed. No, he's kicked it.
He's cut.
Oh.
Eagles by 15.
Good start.
Honestly, and this is where we fucked up every single week in the last 4 or 5 weeks. Is we just get too far down in the first quarter that we can't crawl our way back.
Well, that's true.
We do try really hard in the last in the last quarter, but it's too much.
We are also very poor in the fourth quarter when we're in front, which has been the double-edged sword this year. So if we're losing, we finish strong. If we're winning, we almost lose if we end up winning or whatever.
So there's nothing good about that at all. It's a milestone game for Elliot Yeo today.
Yes, 150 games for the club. I just want to shout out Isabella Watts in the chat. She says, "Can the bloody Eagles." That must be a first for her.
Yeah, can.
Have you noticed how many people hate the Eagles that just don't go? Like people who are neutral, they go for another team. Like
they still don't like the Eagles.
They still don't like the Eagles.
I have a feeling we're like I don't know. You know how like Collingwood used to be the team that everyone hates. We're kind of the Collingwood of the West. You know what I mean?
It is a product of being a successful club.
We're a successful club. We've got. The other thing is we've got so many members.
Yeah.
Large fan base.
And we're rarely the underdog, versus Fremantle, I think is most people's preferred WA team because they are more often the underdog.
The underdog, yeah.
So that's a way I've just twisted it to make it the Eagles, the better team.
Oh, that was a big handball. He just hoiked that one. He gave that big right hook and just...
Yeah. And Brisbane on the burst here through Lockie Neal, the Brownlow medalist. And he finds Charlie Cameron. That was a good piece of play.
Yeah, that was good.
When I was in Melbourne for the grand final, I couldn't believe how many neutrals were going for Collingwood. Because Collingwood are meant to be the hated club over there.
Yeah.
And I reckon at least 50% of the people that I encountered over there were
Wow.
like, oh, anyone on the West Coast. And I was like, wow, I didn't realise it was like that.
A good thing to watch out this game as well. Last week we were absolutely shit on the counter, like stopping the counter attack.
Yep.
Freo just burst through that many times on one mistake.
Yeah. And
you've seen again, they just missed, Cameron just missed, but Brisbane just did the same thing.
That's true.
It was just one fuck up in the forward line and bang, the next minute they're down to 50.
Mm. If we play really well this game, I think people are going to say, keep Kennedy out, we don't need him. But I think they'll probably be wrong. Do you know what I mean? Like, people, if we play really well, will say, just keep the youth in, but I don't know if that's quite right. Mind you, Brandon's had a little bit of a bright start here. Hopefully not his last game for the club, but it's possible.
Brandon's probably got a lot to show off here.
Yeah, true. Well.
If he has said, I want to trade, he's going to show his value this game.
And with so many hours, he's got a chance to actually play a prominent role, not just like an outside wingman that's barely going to touch the ball.
Because now someone, a smaller team, a Carlton or someone can see his worth.
Yeah. I think Geelong and Richmond have shown interest in him in the past.
I think he'd be a good fit at Richmond, to be honest.
Yeah. And Zorko in my fantasy team. Fairly well defended, but couldn't quite stop McStay there. And Brisbane pegged one back. You know what does kind of work in our favour? Not that there's anything really going in our favour going into this game, but we suck at the Gabba, right?
Mm.
But we almost always play there at night or in really dewy conditions. At the moment, it looks pretty good conditions for footy.
Yeah.
And we have looked good so far.
Do you know what the other thing is? If we suck at the Eagles, the Eagles do suck at the moment, yes. If we suck at the Gabba, half of that's on the players, and if we're missing half of our regular team that don't play well at the Gabba, this could be a lot of guys like first run on the Gabba. I
feel. Fair point. Yeah.
Connor Weston played at the Gabba before.
No, that's right.
It's just
I don't know if Branders ever played at the Gabba.
It's just another ground for them. Well, even if it's a second or third go, they might have done a medical sub stint on there or something.
I think it also just really comes down to the conditions.
Fucking funny.
Yeah. No one to see,
You just see this big lanky fuck just like run up and just completely miss everything.
I just didn't quite have as much time as he thought. Yeah. Can you imagine if, with the experience we had out this week, that if she'd have been suspended?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a decent kick though.
That's a good kick, that one.
I don't know how much of that was luck, but it looked good.
Reckon Darling can get this one?
I think he can. It's a tough shot though.
Did you see the piece from the ever controversial Kane Corns this week?
Yeah.
Talking about trading Darling out?
Fucking thing ever.
Yeah.
First of all, the premise that Gold Coast will just hand over their pick 5 for Jack Darling, I just genuinely don't think
No, Jack Darling's not worth a pick 5.
No. Second of all, we keep having this conversation about trading your best players for picks, but how many times has that happened? It doesn't happen.
No.
Oh, it's just missed the left.
Yeah.
Players don't get shopped. Okay, so it happened with Trelaw, but that was like he basically that was for salary cap reasons, and they didn't get a good pick for him.
No.
So it's never ever going to happen. I think Corns comes out with some dumb shit sometimes, and that is a rare shank from Daniel Rich.
Out in the full.
Get back to the chat. Graz is giving me a bit of pro Dockers banter.
No banter in this chat, guys.
Huntsman says he loves West Coast, good supporter base. Love you, Hunty. That was a stupidly bad kick from Brander. That looked like the actual technique of that was off.
Yeah. Corns is a flog, says Gandhi has denounced him.
I think he's a flog as well, yeah. But he also just comes... I like Matthew Lloyd, but Matthew Lloyd's another one who just comes out with outlandish left field ideas, and it's like, come on, mate.
I feel like a lot of these people, there's almost... there is a slight difference between playing footy well and then kind of understanding the business side of footy a little bit.
Yeah.
And because everyone goes...
Oh, that's a good goal.
Fuck, that was
Brisbane
a good goal.
McCarthy. Was it McCarthy or Zorko? Not sure. You're right.
Yeah,
100%.
you know, they go, oh, fuck, Matthew Lloyd was the best player. He 100% knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Kane Corns is fantastic. He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah. No, you nailed it there. A lot of players don't have that same sort of brain for like list management and stuff. Not saying I do, but there's just some things that come out that are dumb. Like last year.
I think you do.
Yeah, but it wasn't. That wasn't the point I was trying to make. Like, I know more than Matthew Lloyd. That's not what I'm saying, but it's just
guys, chuck up in the chat if you think Jesse's got a brain for list management. Yeah, that was okay. That was a good goal.
That was a good goal. Good for my fantasy team.
Yes.
I remember last year, Matthew Lloyd was on whatever show he does, Footy Classified or whatever. He's like, "How's this for a trade? Ollie Wines for Orazio Fantasia." And it's like, Ollie Wines nearly is going to go close to winning the Brownlow this year. How do you think that's a fair deal at all? He goes for Essendon as well.
Well, Subspawn makes a good point. It's their job to create controversy and chatter around it.
You are right, but I feel like sometimes it comes from a very dumb place.
Oh, yeah.
That is a fair point.
It's not even half legitimate, you know?
But yeah, I guess...
There's no basis to any of it.
Yeah. It's just fucking manufactured.
If I was Port Adelaide's list manager, I would give up Ollie Wines.
Wines is also... No, Wines. Corns has also gone on the record a million times and saying Rosie's better than Walsh, and he's just looking more and more dumb by the day.
But you're also... A lot of these guys also naturally just going to back their old club, aren't they?
You think so? I think Corns does it to a more extreme extent that I've seen.
Oh, that was a good play.
Oh, is that a free kick? Damn it.
Fuck.
It didn't look like a free kick.
Nah, I don't know what it was. What was it for?
I'm just holding him out. I don't know. Wait, can't you do that? Maybe not. You can't hold the man, I guess. Yeah.
I guess you can shepherd, you can't hold him though.
Yeah.
Oh, went up. Down a hair.
Shuey's been prominent, but not a great blind kick there. Rich is a dangerous range there from 60 metres out at the top of the square. He could probably kick this goal.
It's a little nugget out. They got Rotherham on Charlie Cameron, which is interesting.
Yeah, I guess that would be Shepherd's natural matchup. Oh, that's a good kick. And Danaher's taken right. And he's hurt.
He milks it, eh? That hurt just milks it. He's good, I like him, but God, is he just milking? Just in case I didn't count as a mark, he'll hold his head to say it's high.
Yeah.
You know?
Let's have a look here.
Didn't even touch him, and he's like on the ground, like,
yeah, I didn't see much contact there, but it was a bad angle.
I mean, he got paid the mark.
Yeah, it was a mark, yeah. If Rosie gets a premiership, I'll give Corns that.
It's not a good ratio from there.
No, he's got a natural hook to it. No, it's come back. It's a good goal. Brisbane starting to dominate the contest here, as we expected they would.
I'm still sticking by my guns. Eagles by 15.
Really? No.
I reckon it's going to happen.
I just hope we play alright. That's all I care. And so far we've ticked that box.
Look, as long as it's a fun, competitive match.
And everyone goes home with a smile.
No contact on her. Oh, Joey.
Dylan Khan wants to know who's our Brownlow prediction.
Ooh, good call.
Bond. But Bond's been really poor in the last 3. I reckon he could have dropped some votes.
Who's second? Oliver?
Oliver would be the second most likely. Probably Clayton Oliver. Then.
The problem is with these big teams, like, you imagine like Petrarca's going to steal a lot of votes from Oliver. And
You'd think so.
but mind you, Bont hasn't, like he's had McRae, but he hasn't had Trelaw, he hasn't had Dunkley, like all the regulars, to steal votes off him.
I think Bont's the best player, but he's been really quiet the last 3. The other one is Ollie Wines, a few people are suggesting, and I think that's a good call. He's been fantastic. A player without as many competitors in that midfield. Obviously you got Boak, but every top team's got another good midfielder. I think Wines has been probably the
So, funnily enough, looking at the odds now for it, the favourite is Ollie Wines.
Is that right?
Yeah.
There you go.
With Bontempelli in second and Oliver third, then Petrarca, then, this is a fucking low key, and Jack Steele.
Oh, yeah.
Jack Steele's been having a cracker season.
He has, yeah.
I know St Kilda hasn't done that well, but...
No. Oh, they've just got so many more numbers here, Brisbane, and now they're throwing me into an open shot. That's a good kick from Berry. That looks like it's going to go straight through the middle. It does.
Brisbane by 15.
Yeah. 15 goals. Gandhi says, if Port win the flag, I'll shoot myself. Don't do that.
Yeah.
If the Eagles win the flag, I will bath in baked beans.
do that. That'd be funny.
Yeah, no, he's a minor. I don't want to see that. Even if he's an adult, I don't want to see that, just to clarify.
Gold or coal?
Huh? Minor. Matthew Annandale says, you are brave doing these live podcasts as a West Coast supporter, Jesse. Hopefully next year things click for us. Thank you, mate. I appreciate the recognition of our bravery.
Guys, we haven't talked about it yet so far, but what did everyone think of the TikTok video last week? Really blew up. Over 50,000 views now, Jesse.
Yeah. That's right.
We've got a TikTok superstar sitting on this live stream.
I actually had a couple of people at work who don't follow footy at all say I popped up in their For You page, which is quite... And you said this.
So my fiance just has TikTok. I don't know why people watch it, but...
With goals and shine.
She doesn't follow anything footy, nothing else, and it just popped up for her, and she's like, oh, it's Jesse.
Yeah, the Highlights Club on Instagram picked it up as well and shared it.
I saw that.
So shout out to them. That's a great Insta page. I say them, I think it's one bloke, that operation, but yeah. No,
them Highlights Club people.
Yeah.
Eagles putting on a bit of pressure here.
No tackle being laid by Ryan. This is getting ugly, eh? This has just been one-way traffic. Waterman finds himself deep in defence.
I think we're going to hurt out of the middle today.
Yeah, it's been...
You can already tell, because as shitty as we can be, we're generally pretty good on the clearances out the middle. I haven't really seen that yet today.
It's when Nick Nat's not on the field that we start to get slaughtered, hey?
Well, yeah, because you look at with Kelly being out, it's obviously a big hurt. But as soon as Nick Nat jumps off as well, then it's going to get a bit rough. As soon as we got Vardy, look, there is the big man there. Yeah, it's not going to be good.
So we do well in clearances statistically, but where we've dropped down is a stat called the post-clearance contested possessions, which is like in this situation we're good, where everyone's sort of standing next to each other. We've got a dominant ruckman tapping it in our favour, right? Yeah. But if there's separation, so the ball spills out 5 metres, our mids aren't quick enough to get there, so we always get beaten to it. There's always extra numbers there.
Do you reckon we don't have enough speed in the midfield?
Well, in theory, Yo, Kelly, Shui are very quick.
Yeah, that's true.
Sheed's really slow. I don't know if it's a speed issue. I think it's just the ability to win a contested hard ball that our midfield lacks. And I think it must be structural too. Like, our team on paper, they're all very good midfielders. So why do we not perform? It doesn't.
Maybe they're not good midfielders together.
Yeah. But it's our midfield has been an issue for 10 years. I want to say that was a blind kick. So I'm inclined to think it's more structure.
Yeah, good midfield coach.
Reckon Bonds lost to Brownlow. Yeah, Cam. I think it's possible. I mean,
unless he really runs away with it at the start.
Yeah, I don't know. My best indication is the AFL Brownlow predictor on the website.
Yeah.
But that's notoriously inaccurate. And it seems to suggest that Bont and Oliver were really close.
Well, that was holding the ball then.
Oh wow. Bont and Oliver were really close. So by that logic, Bont drops off for 3 games, then that probably loses it. But I'd say he's still a good chance. That's a good kick to advantage by Brander. Tommy Cole runs himself into trouble, and that was poor. It was kind of thrown into trouble there, but you want to see him get the hands off there.
Fuck, Rich has got a cannon of a leg, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Interesting the amount of 2
well
on
done,
ones.
Foley. He's a player I like.
Foley? Yeah, he's good.
It's a poor kick, but I've seen enough. I've still seen enough to think he will be a long-term Eagles player. Oh, here we go. Daniel Rich waltzes into an open goal. He's nailed it. This is going the way we thought it would.
Damn.
Chris says, really talented players but can't play their role. Referring to the Eagles. Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know. I think they're doing what they think their role is. We've got a large group of outside midfielders, I think. As in, none of them, I mean, apart from Yo occasionally, is really an inside, get the ball off the ground kind of.
I suppose that's true. He's the certainly only like the ball of that midfield for sure.
Because you look at the rest of them, Shuey, Gaff, Sheed, they live off just getting fed the ball.
Yeah, that's true. I think Shuey's a bit more inclined to win his own ball than a Gaff or Sheed, but...
Nah, the amount of times I see Shuey just standing back from the pack waiting like this, and then he grabs it and does his little turn and run.
You know what that is though? He's also our most damaging midfielder with the ball, so with that in mind, you want him on that outside. I don't think it's because he can't win it, but if he's being the ball, then he's getting the ball out to a lesser midfielder, so it's a tough balance there. 7 intercept marks to 0. We have had several occasions where we've just snapped it over our shoulder and turned it over, and that's...
So this is where not having McGovern hurts as well.
Yeah, he's had a shit year though. I don't think we're missing him that much, to be honest. Oh my god, another open goal for Brisbane. This is going from bad to worse at the moment.
Youch.
Do you want a beer?
Yep.
Beer time! I'm going to pee as well.
Especially after that. That's a disgrace.
I don't... Yeah, you're right, it's shit, but I'm not that mad yet. Yeah.
Wow. Another goal by Brisbane. They just seem to be... The Brisbane players just playing into space. They lose the man. Like there, Joe Danaher just slipped off him then and went straight into space. Yeah. Gandhi, not a very athletic team. Yeah, look, I mean...
I think... I don't know if the age is starting to play a role or whether they're very technical. I don't know if we're more technical players than we are athletic. Beanie Weenie says, how does this happen, Jesse?
What's the context?
I don't know. I'm guessing this game. There's a big clearance there by Shuey. That was an easy tap down from Nick Nat to Shuey. But still, again, Brisbane have got a free man everywhere. Gandhi said Ho Danaher. I like that. It sounds like Ho Danaher. Yeah. Eagles, I don't know what they're kind of doing at the moment.
You had a haircut recently?
I did.
That's good.
What have we got?
Carlton Dries. I do the same little song and dance I do every time I go to Dan Murphy's. I go, I'm going to get something different this time. Carlton Dry.
I've been drinking so many craft beers lately that
That just has that water.
No, but it's nice and refreshing, kind of.
I'm easily pleased with my Carlton.
It doesn't really have like a tang
pizzazz
to it.
No, it doesn't, does it? I don't mind a non-tangy beer though.
Oh, every now and then it's quite nice. That's a good man, I've had the hardest day at work and I'm exhausted kind of beer.
Yeah. Well, the Eagles have a chance here. Oh, Liam Ryan needs to factor. Oh, that's a pretty good effort, but he's missed. Opposite foot.
Damn. Man needs a Carlton Dry.
Yeah.
This is like an after the gym beer.
Yeah, quite literally is an after the gym beer for me.
Have you seen they've made those 0 calorie extra electrolyte beer and 0 alcohol? There's this beer brand, I saw it, and it's
really?
Yeah, no no alcohol or whatever. Because there's Carlton Zeros and everything.
It's just Gatorade, isn't it?
But beer flavored?
Yeah.
And fizzy?
Nah. I don't drink beer for the taste. I like the taste of beer, but I drink it for the light buzz that you get.
No, yeah.
There's no way you'd have a...
that's why I don't understand people who have like Carlton Zeros and stuff. That's a good contest for Alan.
Yeah, Alan did well. 3-on-1 there. He had no chance of marking it.
But look, Brisbane's just got a man everywhere.
Yeah.
Guys, chuck your favourite beer in the chat.
A lot of these people are under 18. Oh, that is a decent kick. Was that Yo or Brander? It's hard to mix them up sometimes.
Guys, chuck up in the chat if you reckon too many of the Eagles players look the same.
Brander, Alan. Sorry, no, Brander, Robham, Yo, and Darling.
We used to always also have the Shuey Venables.
Yes, true.
Or Liam Ryan's hurt here. What happened?
Oh, he just copped it over the back of the head.
Clothesline to the back
I
of
hope
the
he's
head.
not. I think
Got
that's
some chips as well.
Oh, nice. Now we're talking.
It's a party now.
Thanks, buddy. What flavour we got today? Sweet chilli and sour cream.
Deli style gourmet Blackstone snack code. These are from Aldi. Interestingly enough.
Aldi Snuts. Nick Nat from the stoppage launches it deep. Liam Ryan doesn't even get close.
That was a weird back handspring thing that Jack Darlington did. Did you see that?
Yeah, he's done that a bit over his career.
It was on his back and he just flicks up into a handstand and stands on his feet.
Well, it's not quarter time yet. We have nearly 1,000 views, so thank you to the people who've joined in today. If you could like the stream, help us algorithmically. We have 50 likes already. That's really great. If we can get to close to the 100 mark soon, that would be amazing. If we get 100 likes, I will have another beer. Go Eagles. Oh, fuck. I thought we had a mark there and looked away and we've given away a free kick.
What are your thoughts on the coach not being up in the box and being on the field? Do you think it makes a difference to anything?
The only thing it makes a difference to, from my understanding, oh my god, that's poor. McCarthy loses, Van Foley takes an uncontested mark. That's poor.
Yeah. This looks like a butt.
This game goes to show, I'll always your question in a sec. This game goes to show you don't have to be that much off against a good team to get pumped. I think we're playing okay, with our spirit, getting dominated, but it's not like we're hopeless today. But we just keep making mistakes and Brisbane are good enough to punish us for it.
It just takes a quick few goals.
Yeah. Mind you, my expectations and standards are so low for the Eagles right now, so... 44 and a quarter. So that's 94 across 2 quarters in 2 first quarters. Yeah. And it's not over yet.
I thought we started so well as well.
This has actually gone very similarly to last week. Couple of quick goals to start the game.
We arguably started worse last week.
It was 50-20, so a goal each.
Yeah, right.
It's almost exactly a carbon copy. We kicked 2 of the first 3 or whatever.
So a couple comments here about the beers.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Beanie Weenie said, Mum bought me Carlton Zeros before I turned 18.
How were they?
That's funny. Probably disgusting. Huntsman's dad left some Carlton Drafts in the fridge. How old are you all?
I'm not sure how old Huntsman is. Actually, I have a rough idea, but I don't know the exact age.
Couple votes for Great Northern. Couple for VB.
Nice.
Garni likes cider better.
Cider these nuts.
Zoidberg is partial to a Cooper's Pale Ale.
Oh yeah, I like Cooper's Pale Ale.
No, cool.
I'm a bit of a beer slut. I don't really care what I drink, to be honest.
I'm a beer slut. Under regular stuff.
Any beers a cheer?
Chris said Jack
Hold
Darwin
the ball.
Gymnastics 2024 at Blue
That's holding the ball. Good. So,
I thought you didn't like this game. I thought you didn't care about this game.
I didn't say that. I don't care about the result. I'm invested though.
Grace 10 says Jesse gonna get drunk.
Oh, see how this game goes. Coach on the field. I've heard Simo talk about it. I think or maybe it wasn't even Simo, but sometimes it's just feel more engaged with the players on the field. But it kind of really only impacts when they come off onto the bench.
More of a morale kind of thing.
Changes a bit of a vibe. I
Nick
don't know.
Nat lining up here. Just fucking shanked it.
Yeah, it's a tough shot, but not a great kick either. Didn't make the distance.
Didn't even get the point for it.
I'd imagine you give up a lot. That's an uncontested mark to Robin. You give up a lot in terms of you wouldn't be able to see much when you go onto the bench. Hopelessly outnumbered is the theme of today so far.
Yo
has
quick snaps and missed as well.
84 in the chat. Thank you guys. We're 10 likes short of 69.
90.
90?
Mine is refreshed to 90.
Cool. Good on you, lads and lasses. $50 seconds to go. Lions lead by 29 points.
Graz10 says, Jesse, who is that man sitting next to you? Because he's the reason I'm here. I'm a troll.
This is Callum. My twin.
True Footy needs to start cutting me checks.
Yeah. Yes, my $8 live stream revenue you can split. I'll pay you in beers.
You know what? I'll have a Carlton.
You'll owe me 50 cents. Like it up, fellas, says LJ. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, LJ.
Flashbacks of Freo, says Huntsman. Yeah, exactly. We're just saying that this quarter's been very similar. Oh, Brassfalsh.
Witherden, good kick.
I like Witherden. I would like to see him maybe a little bit...
Shoot.
What the hell was that?
He half took him down himself
Yeah,
with one
yeah.
arm to kind of get the 50 there.
Sheed sends it to Darling. That's a great pick of play.
Excellent.
That's when Sheed's at his best, when he's really nailing those inside 50 kicks. And Darling has to kick this.
Do you reckon I look like Jack Darwin?
No.
Do you reckon I look like Josh Robin?
More so Robin, but more just the profile. It's the same way people used to say you and I look alike. Because we used to have the skin fade on the top, beard. You can actually grow a proper beard, I can't. And then like the kind of same hairstyle.
That's a fair call.
People used to think we were the same person.
Guys, chuck up in the chat who your footy lookalike is.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Mine would be, let's just watch Darling. That has kicked it.
Kicked a goal in the first.
Good stuff. We're back, baby. 93 in the chat. Thanks, guys. Like it up like it's 2021. Huntsman's is 15. I was going to guess anywhere between 14 and 16, so nailed it.
Leading by 23 points, Brisbane.
Sorry, Jim says, would you go to a Perth Grand Final? Definitely.
I will.
But I don't think I've given up hope that... well, I haven't given up hope, but I don't think we'll get a ticket.
2018 Freo and West Coast right now are looking really similar.
Does he mean 2016 Freo? No, wait, really? What happened to Freo? Didn't they win just... I think they won 8 games. I guess we haven't won much more than that. I think we've won 10. I couldn't tell you anything about that. Can you expand? I thought we seemed a bit more like 2015 Dockers, although they still finished top. So we are still way worse than that.
They're terrible. A couple doppelgangers in the chat. Huntsman says Tom Phillips when he had a mullet.
Me?
No, he did.
No, for him. Okay, yeah.
I'm
I was just thought because I have a mullet, that's what he might be referred to.
Okay. Skyhopper reckons he looks like Ollie Wines without the massive jaw.
Okay.
Ollie Wines looks like he has wisdom teeth surgery.
Yeah. He's a strange looking man, what Ollie Wines does. I used to get... most people won't know this in the chat, but there's a former rookie of the Eagles, Rowan Powell. So if you feel like Googling it, go Rowan Powell, West Coast. And even my dad sent me the photo of him and it was like, is this you? He doesn't talk like that. I've been compared to Connor Glass or Connor Nash? Connor Nash. Connor Glass is the orange, the ginger one. Connor Nash, but I don't know if I see it.
So a couple of questions in the chat. Invisipig says thoughts on Richmond versus Hawthorn draw.
Oh, that was incredible. I turned it on for the last 30 seconds and saw Richmond's last 2 goals and unreal scenes. And yeah, we were saying before, I was a little bit gutted for Clarkson and Burgoyne. And I wanted Richmond to win so that we would get a better draft pick. But
So, Kev's Magpies, is it count as a choke for Hawthorn if it was a draw?
a little bit, but it's a meaningless choke, you know. Like, who cares? But yeah, that's in choke territory. I guess it does suck for the farewells. That's a bit of a choke.
Well, you'd rather a draw than a loss, so.
Yeah, I think it all would have felt kind of similar, to be honest. But
Huntsman reckons you do look like Connor Nash.
Connor Nash, really? I don't know if I see that, but I have copped that from multiple people. That's Connor Nash.
Jim Altrin actually has a good...
I don't really see it, eh?
No, I don't see that at all.
No. George Hewitt was another one that Jez from work said.
Oh, yeah.
Don't know about that.
Jim Altrin, if West Coast had to replace Simpson, who would you pick?
Clarkson. I would go hard at Clarkson.
Yeah.
I think the Eagles have gone hard at Clarkson in the past to replace Woosha. So there's a history there. But I'm sure every club has gone hard for Clarkson, penis-wise. George Hewitt?
Yeah, I can do
A
that.
bit more than Connor Nash. Yeah.
Just the hair's different.
But Roland Power is the one I used to get. I'll find it. Like, especially when I had my hair cut and shaved.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he looks
I see
a bit
that
skinnier.
one. I see that one, yeah. Like that, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you can bother Googling Rowan Powell West Coast, or even just Rowan Powell, I think it comes up.
What does this live stream turn into?
Yeah, it is quarter time. That's why the band has changed a little bit. The Eagles are done. You're not coming in finals. It's sad. Thanks, VD. Appreciate that. Isn't your profile picture Hawthorn? How is that any better?
Connor Nash looks like you and Jai Simpkin crossed. He's not Beanie Weenie reckons.
Okay. I kind of get what he means. My mate looks like Will Day. Thoughts on Nick Dacos? So Josh's brother Nick is likely to be pick 1 in this year's draft. Looks like a gun. Can't say I've seen a lot of him yet. This is normally when I start to get into the draft when the Eagles are getting pumped. Clarkson has gone 6 straight years without winning a final. Yeah, since they beat us in the grand final. Clarkson hasn't won a final.
Is he that good of a coach then? Or
Yes.
is the team around him?
Nah, he's still a good coach, yeah. I mean, he won 2, like 08 and 13 and 15. That the makeup and the DNA of that team changed so much. So it's like he clearly instituted a great system.
So my boss, biggest Hawthorn fan, loves Hawthorn. He's from Tasmania, loves Hawthorn.
Yeah, yeah.
Reckons it was the biggest mistake in the world getting rid of Clarkson. He reckons Clarkson is like the
Yeah.
greatest thing ever.
They obviously just don't want to lose Sam Mitchell, but it's a risk. Massive risk. Like,
Yeah.
for
You've just thrown
Hawthorn
away
to,
one of the best coaches of this era.
yeah, for Hawthorn to lose Buddy Franklin and then win 2 flags after that, including against Buddy Franklin in the grand final, says a lot about them.
And
They
he
did-
was still in his peak as well.
Yeah, right at the top of his peak, penis-wise. The other thing, I was going to say, the other thing that Hawthorn had going for them is when you're a big Victorian club and you're respected as the top echelon, players want to play for you. So they had the advantage then of Brian Lake. I can remember not Lake, he was a bit earlier, but your Frawley types. I can't remember. I'm trying to think of how many other good players have played for
People
them.
want to win. They want to come over and
Yeah,
play for a winner.
so they became an attractive destination for people who play under Clarkson. So that kind of helped him win 3
it's
things.
the same thing why not most. A lot of people pick the Eagles over the Dockers if they want to come home. So they want to be part of that kind of club.
Very true, yeah. Elliot Yeo, who just kicked it, is a great example. Grew up as a Fremantle fan, only wanted to play for West Ham.
That bounced off the top of his head then.
Did it?
Yeah, he missed the mark and it bounced straight off the top of his head.
Oscar Allen. That's a good kick. He's found Ryan. Good start for the Eagles, yeah.
See, and this is Kennedy's going to kick 80% of your goals, right? If he gets the ball in front of goals, he's going to kick it 80% of the time. But rarely does he do anything like that Oscar Allen just did.
Yeah. They're different players.
And do we need that in our forward line?
I think we can fit both in.
Yeah.
Ryan lines up.
goal.
Unpopular detraction against Hawthorn's three-peat team. They only played interstate clubs in the grand finals. In both 14 and 15, they should have been the away team and earned a home grand final. Well, not earned, but they were given a home grand final.
Yeah, true. No,
Now, if they had played another strong Victorian club that year, they were kind of lucky that there was no strong Victorian club on the same level as on Sydney and West Coast and Fremantle that year.
Yeah.
They could have still won a three-peat, but they might not have.
Which again goes back to the argument is, should we be having the grand final at the MCG every single year?
I like it there, but I get what you're saying. That makes Brisbane's three-peat even more impressive.
Oh,
Essendon, Collingwood. Three away grand finals.
You look at other sports that do grand finals. Well, I mean, you look at American sports, NBA, they just, with their playoffs and stuff, they just do it at whoever's home ground it is, kind of thing.
Yeah.
NFL Super Bowl, right? Each year a new city in America is picked.
The thing with the
And they bid for it, kind of like the Olympics.
Yes. The thing with the AFL is that it's probably only now we're getting to the territory where there's a good ground near the quality of the MCG. Oh, Yo just burst out of the clearance. You could conceivably have a grand final at Adelaide Oval or Optus Stadium.
I think Optus is a better stadium by far than the MCG.
Yeah,
like being to both.
I agree.
But
in saying that, fuck, I dropped a chip. I was reaching to my hand. In saying that, when you go to the MCG, it just feels different.
Yeah, it's a lot bigger and
it just feels like a bit more history around it.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, definitely. But you know, back in the day when
I look good intercept mark then.
When there was Amy Stadium instead of Adelaide Oval, and there was Subiaco Oval in front instead of
That's high.
nice Subiaco Oval instead of Optus. How could you make a case for any other ground holding the? We did have the Gabba host it, and they did okay, but it's not really a ground you want the grand final to be at every year. Have you been to the Gabba?
Yep.
Yeah, nice. How was it as a viewer, spectator?
Oh, it's a while ago.
Yeah.
It was fine.
You probably also didn't have a frame of reference. Like when you go to Optus, like going to Subi would be an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, I've been to Subi before when I was a kid, and I was like,
Yeah. It is just like
Subi was very. I felt so high up when I was at Subi.
yeah, okay, yeah.
Well, I mean, I had like back seats, but when you do it, when you're up there, you feel really high.
Yeah. Darling lines up to make it 11 points. That's a good kick.
That's close.
Frustrating. I think we must be well up on the inside 50s. Probably not well up, but I think competitive. Let's have a look.
No, it tells you right there, 3-0 the second quarter.
Oh yeah, that's the second quarter, but overall, yeah, we had 6 more inside 50s, so they're just scoring really quickly out of there.
That's what I was saying before with the Freo game as well. It's the counter attack.
Yeah.
They just go straight back up the guts and kill it.
Yeah. Well, Zach Bailey's a good player.
And all of a sudden we can't.
Burst of speed there from Lockie Bailey is something that we really just can't compete with.
No.
Petricelli's like the one player on our list who can do that. And Yo doesn't do it enough. Finds himself on the inside quite a lot as well. Oscar Allen with a bit of a return to form so far today.
And we don't have the same impact running back. Look at us.
Yeah.
We're slow. We're looking for the.
Yeah, just lost 20 metres there. 30.
We're just looking for the uncontested.
You
mark.
fucking moron, She. Get the fuck out of the team. Sorry, but that is.
Fuck, Adam
That
Simpson's
could be
even
the
shaking
worst
himself.
single play of any Eagle this year. I want
And it's gone straight to Cameron, and they're going to kick it.
somebody clip that up and put it on YouTube as the single worst play of any player
Fuck,
this year.
Dom Sheed's an idiot.
That is unforgivable.
I'd rather drop Dom Sheed than Vardy right now.
Even if you have no options, you have to know that stopping
Just kick it!
and then not even trying to get rid of it.
If you just get an inside 50,
yeah,
we might have a chance of something.
we'd still probably blame you, but that's way worse. That's way worse. Oh my god.
How does a player with his level of experience
Yeah,
and his caliber still do that?
like panic that much. That's a goal.
And Brisbane's just kicked a goal from it. That's his fault.
I'd like to see the replay there because I don't think he tried to shrug off that tackle that hard. I think he accepted his fate and was like, I'm fucked. Didn't try and get rid of it. Well done, Dom Sheed, you idiot. Still love you for 2018.
I feel like I hate Dom Sheed, and I reckon that's honestly, I do. Week in, week out, he's shit.
I really like Dom Sheed.
Look, here it is.
Yeah. I genuinely like Dom Sheed.
He just went...
Okay, so his arms pinned. It was a good tackle, but he brought that on himself. 100%.
He's soft.
Don't forget where he started with the ball, though. He started with the ball like 30 metres forward. He ran back 30 metres and got popped the ball.
I thought that was the same thing again. I didn't realise it.
Yeah, that is the single worst play I've seen this year from any player, I think. I wish he'd been suspended, eh? I like him, he's got a future with us, but get him out of the team right now, seriously.
I feel like he's in too much of a prominent role. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but he's also done well in the past in these roles. But you'd rather...
You need to put pressure on him.
You'd rather, you know, Kellys and Gaffs and Shueys earning that role, though. They haven't either.
$100% I look like Josh Robin. That's me.
Mozzie says, I feel like Jesse's the most passive but passionate footy fan. And then immediately after that says, okay, he isn't passive anymore. So that was right after the Dom Sheed tackle. That's funny as.
You fucking idiot.
Yeah. That is funny though. I will generally be calm watching a game. And then if somebody does something like that, I will lose my shit out of nowhere. It's actually a really common theme with me, especially at the footy. I'll be like, you know, yes, goal. And then if somebody kicks backwards or kicks into the man of mark, the abuse. It doesn't make any sense, but...
It's probably that thing like, well, that's expected. You're supposed to kick a goal. Like, that's
yeah,
your job.
Yeah, that's true.
You're supposed to be winning. We're not supposed to be fucking running 30 metres back and getting tackled.
Yeah, very true.
Just hand over another free here, Eagles.
Stupid moments on a footy field do get me angry, eh? It's really quite irrational, though. It's just human. But... like when two teammates run into each other and knock each other out, I get furious.
Oh yeah.
Quite unfair, really, but
sort of along the same lines. I feel like Nick Nat's been playing pretty well. He's in a lot of the right positions today.
Yeah. Oh, he's still like MVP. He's played almost every game for 2 years, or maybe missed one or two. I think he missed one last year.
That was where they kicked that
Well
free. They
done.
kicked it. Fucking who was it? Saramacher or whoever kicked that goal from that spot last week.
Oh yeah.
It was the exact same spot. I thought he was in.
Oh right. Yeah. Well, that's a good kick from Ryan.
Risky though.
It is risky. He's lucky Barras is a good aerialist.
Aerialist.
Yeah, he used to be in the circus. Makes that tough. That's a free kick. Is that not a free kick in cricket?
It is staying on the feet.
He stayed on his feet well there, but I thought he took his eye off the ball. If he didn't, then it was well defended.
I love sweet chili sour cream chips, eh? Obviously.
Guys, chuck up in the chat what your favourite flavour of chip is.
Yeah.
Mine's sweet chili sour cream.
And then if you like the stream, we're 3/4 of the way to 100 already, so thank you guys.
Subscribe, like, comment down below your favourite type of chip.
If you could subscribe, that'd be great. I've set an audacious goal of getting to 15,000 by grand final day. We're not going to get anywhere near that, but...
What are you at the moment?
13,693.
Alright, let me subscribe. Nah, just kidding, I'm already subscribed. It's fantastic
Well
content.
played. Good tackle there from...
That's high.
Well played there by Shuey. Oh, you idiot, Shuey. Okay, good. I thought he gave away a free kick there.
Sometimes he loves to push him down and then run off.
Yeah. That's the second time I think Shuey's kind of lost his temper today. He's obviously playing with a bit of heart, which is good. He always plays with heart.
That was a good play by Cripps there.
Yes, buddy! Don't call it a comeback. That's a good mark. Good mark.
Don't call it a comeback.
Crazy motherfucker called Nathan.
But to you, I'm just Vardy. I'm the life of the party. One disposal, one mark.
To go in 2018. I got no follow up to that rhyme.
Baby.
Nice. Dang it.
Ah!
Yes!
Nathan Vardy records his first disposal.
2-year contract with that goal.
First goal since 2018.
Cam asks who's the current pick to win the flag. I think the D's, but mostly on sort of gut than real.
I reckon tonight's going to be what the grand final is.
Yeah, Geelong and Melbourne, yeah. Not the result. I think it doesn't really matter how the result goes, but I think Geelong and Melbourne should be the grand final. That'd be great.
Do you know how on the AFL website you can do the ladder predictor?
Mm.
When I did it at the start of the year, I had Eagles in the grand final.
Yeah, I mean, we all do that.
Surely we'll beat Port Adelaide. They have terrible form sometimes.
Well, we did beat Port Adelaide.
I know.
I'll be higher than them. Yeah, even at round 9, I would have maintained we were better than Port Adelaide. It was after round 9, we were 6-3, but everything went to shit.
Yeah, well, look how good we're doing now. Nathan Vardy, 2 disposals, 1 mark, 1 goal.
He just needs to get 20 disposals and we'll have bloody 10 goals.
3 votes, Nathan Vardy.
Can you imagine if he gets a Brownlow vote ever again? I would lose my shit. So yeah, the Eagles have been competitive so far. To only be 16 points down, it's an improvement on what...
Jermaine Jones with the 3.
Yeah.
Holding.
Chris says, drink every time Vardy touches the ball. Drinks will get warm.
I won't finish this beer.
Yeah. Yeah, there's only 2 sips left. Still won't finish.
That's in the back, surely.
Oh, that's a big hit up and under. The Eagles need to make a contest here. Well, Brandon does well.
Vardy.
Yes, I got Vardy on the brain. McCluggage that's a good kick, but... Oh, touch. That's fucking unlucky. That sucks. And now Brisbane straining forward. That
was a terrible kick.
It was, but they're still in a good position here. Oh! Harry Edwards, well done.
What heart.
Well done.
What heart.
Well, you're the only Eagles player taking on 2 Brisbane.
Ball!
Well done.
Push in the back.
That wasn't in the back.
Any tackle from behind now is just classed as pushing the back, which is so shit.
There was a hint of in the back, but it wasn't enough to constitute a free kick. That's poor. That's poor umpiring. Beanie says, do you think Essendon have a sniff of... What? Not the flag, no.
Blue?
Do I have a hope of winning the final? Well, at the moment we're playing the Bulldogs. I think if everything goes as expected. So they beat Essendon, they beat the Bulldogs a couple of weeks ago. So I have them as a sniff.
Too bad on that. Bulldogs got knocked out first round.
It's possible, but it would be bizarre, wouldn't it?
It's shocking kick.
Oh,
no, it's not too bad.
Yeah, no, it's alright. I am so annoyed that they got paid in the back. It's another one of those moments that I pick up.
Passive aggressive Jesse.
Yeah. I would still tip the Dogs to beat Essendon in week 1, but yeah, of course they have a chance of winning it. Yeah.
Anyone does.
And
Whichever team kicks the most goals wins the game.
Yeah, I guess when you break it down like that, it sounds easy. This is where we need a contested mark.
How's that not over the back then? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that was probably about comparable contact. Yeah. Daniel Turner-Carl says West Coast Eagles still got this. I don't think so. Port can be minor premiers. I don't think that's true. Oh, no, it can be. Sorry, yeah, that is true. Because they're currently second, but percentage could change. So, no, they are first. Of course they are. What would it take? It would take Geelong winning by like a point. Wow. That would
Just percentage,
Yeah. Can you imagine if...
Or a draw.
No, I think a draw would actually put Melbourne ahead.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it would. A draw would put Melbourne ahead.
Should just mark that then instead of punching that away. Eagles have still been pretty competitive, I feel.
Yeah, we've been okay.
Dumb shit like that.
You can see the quality gulf between these two teams. Like, Brisbane just looks so much better. But it's been a solid effort so far. I've still just got a feeling we'll get blown away at some point. But so far, so good.
Should have marked that over. Such a little bitch, eh?
Oh, that's a good tackle.
He got the slightest amount of contact. And just went,
yeah. Is this the contest?
No.
Oh, no. That's a free kick to us, isn't it?
That Brass threw his legs off there. Oh, shit, fuck me.
Now we're picking on him.
Vardy's in the good books now. Sheed's in the bad books. There's no Langdon to pick on.
Yeah, true. Thank God. So I'm going to do a quick ladder predictor and just see where it sits with. So Geelong beat Melbourne by a point. No, even a 3-point win puts Geelong on top. Unless it's really
that's good tackle there by Gaff.
Unless it's really high scoring, I think. But either way, Port top 2 is genuinely a strong chance now.
Yeah.
Unless Melbourne wins tonight.
That could be a home final.
Wait, no, Port might go top 2 regardless. Yeah.
No, Port are top 2.
Yeah, that can't be changed.
But if Port,
no, they are top 2, you're right.
if Port wins, could be a home final for them. I mean, sorry.
Yeah. See, this is what I don't like about the final series, where
Because home final plays a big advantage.
Yeah, and it's not fair if one team has home finals and no one else does, which is possible.
Yeah, it's not even just playing on your own ground. It's the travel, it's the being away from family, all that kind of shit plays into it.
I don't think Port should be allowed to play a home final in weeks 1, 2 and 3 or whatever.
Unless they've earned it.
Nah, because then Melbourne and Geelong have earned it, but they can't play home finals. That's not fair. So Port's the only one who gets home finals. That's not fair.
I think you're allowed some concessions if you're the best team in the league.
But they're not.
No, if they get if they're top.
Yes, well done. Connor West sets it up.
If they finish atop of the ladder, I reckon
I think that's too disproportionate, hey. I don't think that's fair. Jermaine Jones lining up to cut the margin to 11 points. Just had a couple of moments in this game. We've cost ourselves a couple of goals with dumb moments.
We're actually not doing too badly.
Yeah.
I still reckon Eagles by 15.
Jones walks in and he's nailed it.
Slots it
Back to
perfectly.
11.
Well done, Jermaine.
Incest Coast Eagles, says Huntsman. Thank you for that contribution. Let's have a look at some of the player stats. Sydney ended up winning by 87 points. We've already outscored what I thought we would.
Yeah.
Jordan Dawson had 158 fantasy points.
Is the mic working?
Yeah.
Oh, Crow Nation says mic is quiet. It might just be your speakers.
Huh. Could be. Is anyone else having issues with fantasy? Fantasy.
Yes.
Yeah, bloody oath. Anyone else having issues with the mic? It is a little bit quiet on the streams. I do admit that. But we're running with one mic. It's hard. Welcome, I swore. I'm not gonna say that.
Welcome.
Nearly got me. Read his name. That's a fucking.
Where is it? Show me.
The third from the bottom. As Brisbane get another goal. Say that. I'm laughing at how nearly I said it, how close I was to saying it. Sweet, the same mic is good on my end, cool. Olivia says, the Melbourne teams do get to pick what ground they want to play on. I think it's a bit rough on Port to take away their home final because Melbourne can't seem to get out of lockdown. I mean, it's not the Melbourne club's fault either, the COVID situation. So I think you've got to maintain the integrity of fairness. It's not about punishing Port. But I think Port should have their choice of a neutral venue. Like, they can choose between not Adelaide Oval, anywhere other than Adelaide Oval.
Yeah. Actually, I'll travel further to Perth.
Yeah. Like, I think, I hate to say this, but, controversial opinion, but I think if Port finish second, they get a home final in week 1, they win it, they win a home prelim, and then they win the grand final, I would think that's a little asterisky for me. It's asterisky. Considering as well, Port have not been the best team this year.
Oh, good play by Connor West there.
Connor West
kind of fucked it up a
doesn't
bit.
quite have the explosiveness.
Oh, did you see that off screen?
No.
Fucking Sheed tackled him and he had nowhere near the ball. Oh, good grab though. Yo's doing really well this game.
Yeah, he's had a good last...
He's really come back into form.
Yeah, he's really... It's a slow build. Oh, Nick Nat drops a simple chest mark. That's annoying. Got into a great position, slid down. Couldn't get his mitts on it. 82 in the chat. Thank you, guys. Would appreciate getting the likes up to 100. That would be a pretty good effort. See if we can do that by half time. Is that
Oh, Liam Ryan with a great crumb. Handball through.
with the crumb shot.
I swallow crumb daily.
Brander. Oh, that is a stinky shot at goal.
Terrible.
That I've had farts that made it closer to goal than that. Believe me. Do you want a bit?
Hell yeah.
I'm also gonna pee.
So do I.
Oh, what's happening here? Ryan's got a free kick. Go Eagles. Go Eagles. Didn't see what happened here. We got 7 minutes 40 remaining on the clock.
Guys, provide us with your analysis. That's why we're on here.
Yes, this is silent.
For your analysis.
Ryan's kicked the goal. Back to 11 points. This is actually a good game. Good game of footy.
Yeah, that's good. Might be a good game here. Port Adelaide Power, guys, the AFL care too much about money to even consider making Port play on a neutral ground. Hence the fact Geelong never get to play finals in Geelong. Yeah, it's a fair call. I don't understand the Geelong never playing at GMHBA. Rather, they always set their home games at the MCG, and it doesn't make any sense to me. Not at all. That's a good fucking goal by Liam Ryan. We absolutely needed that. Bit of controversy as to why it's been paid. Held him out of the contest.
Oh, good.
So it's a rare free. You don't really see paid too often.
Yeah.
Fuck, Nat Nui's easily going to be the best ruckman in the league.
Well, Max Gordon's had a better year.
No, I mean tap ruckman, sorry.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
Yeah, I agree. Gordon's had a much better year.
Yeah.
Oh, strong hands.
Well done.
Andrew Gaff, well done.
Yeah, apparently he's got really strong fists. Hands. That's a bad joke. This bin smells like ass.
Your ass smells like ass.
That's more questionable on you than me. The Eagles are up and about at the moment.
Ooh.
Again, you cut out those dumb mistakes and we're only 5 points down or even...
That was a good smother on that one as well. Fuck, Sheed.
Oh, that's a throw.
Oh, Sheed is the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen. Guys, chuck in the comments below if you reckon Dumb Sheed's a piece of shit.
Fucking hell, that's so hard.
It's harsh, but warranted.
That one wasn't as bad.
That guy looks like Joycey.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Is that Birchall? Yeah.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, Birchall.
Oh. Now, Brisbane go forward through Fullerton. Oh, well done, Nelson.
Nelson's just a classy player, isn't he?
That's
such like a
that
dad.
he would normally be described.
That's such a dad thing to say.
It's just classy.
Oh, I love him. He's such a classy
He's an
player.
absolute bull, isn't he? Good intensity by the Eagles. This is really good.
Sometimes I use the bull as an adjective and people don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh, like Bunnings? Yeah.
Such a stock bull. And they're like, I don't know what that means.
Mozzie says, Hawthorn blowing the 5-goal lead cost me in my tipping comp. Isn't it... Oh, okay, because you normally both share the points if it's a draw, but maybe the other bloke tipped Richmond. That's probably what it was, so therefore they both get a point. That probably cost them, yeah. Connor West, cult figure, get around him. I think he's been lively today.
Yeah, I really rate Connor West.
I don't think he's going to be a star, but no, it's a free kick against us.
Next Matt Predators for mine.
Really? Be cool. I don't think he's that good, but I think we needed to add a half decent AFL quality mid at that age. Like, he's the same age as Oscar Allen. So he's pretty young. He's younger than Ainsworth. Nobody knows who the fuck Ainsworth is. That's harsh, but I mean, other than the Eagles fans.
Which we don't have any of in the chat.
Yeah, there's a couple.
We don't have Eagles fans,
that's
we
a
just
free
have
kick.
True Footy fans.
That's a free kick. You're an idiot, Danaher. You don't know the rules. He slapped it out of bounds. You can only do that if it's a marking contest. He just does not know the rules.
Does Danaher not know how to play AFL football?
Yeah. Let's watch this. It's got to be a marking contest.
He could have just marked that as well.
But I think it was like touched. I don't think it would have been a mark if he stopped, which is the ultimately the deciding factor.
Yeah, right.
You know that.
50 as well.
Nice. You know when Valentine had that shot after the sign of the derby?
Yeah.
That was the same thing. Rosa had punched the ball out of bounds, which you're allowed to do if it's a marking contest, but because it was just like a touch ball or something, it wasn't.
See, Rollum just makes good decisions. He didn't backpedal and run around and look for another handball.
Oh, Shuey. Yo, he's dangerous from this range, I reckon. He's dangerous. Oh, it's a touch ball. Hey, did not overreact. You overreacted.
You're so passive. Fuck, they could have done with another goal.
That was going through.
Yeah.
That was just touched over. Fuck.
You're into it.
How does that not a mark then? Or did he juggle it over maybe?
Yeah, that's a good call.
He must have juggled it over.
But didn't he? Just grabbed it.
That's what I thought.
Guys, chuck up in the chats what you think.
Or maybe he just missed the post because he actually just went like that. He didn't go touch. Maybe he just missed, yeah. Come on, Eagles. If we get a late one here, we are in this game.
If we start the half off.
On the ball. We're actually all over him. In this last 5 minutes, we're all over him. We need to make this count.
Eagles can find themselves...
Eagles for flag? 10 points down.
Eagles pick up more the more that they put in, kind of thing. Like, they're like, oh, actually, we're playing all right. Let's go a bit harder.
Yeah.
Let's go a bit harder.
Oh, yes! Come on, Eagles! Yes! Come on!
Fuck, I'm gonna piss over.
Yes. I'm going to piss pure joy. Oh, Jimmy brings. What's that? Another carton? It's still 4 points down.
Oh, BWS, do you deliver?
I can't believe people are complaining about home games this year. They're lucky to be able to play. Yeah, I don't know if you're referring to me. I'm not complaining. I just think when you have options, as the AFL does have options, there are better options than letting Port Adelaide host a home finals when no one else can. If there was only one state where you could have home crowds, or crowds in general, then I would say, okay, can't do anything about that. But you can play Port Adelaide in Perth. I think. That's subject to whatever the COVID restrictions are, so whatevs. So the live ladder still has Brisbane outside the 4. That's fascinating. Oh, Brisbane get the easy clearance there. Lions goes deep. We need to repel this. Edwards does well to get his hands on the footy there. 3 minutes 45 on the clock. This is tense stuff. Really frenetic. The Eagles playing with an intensity we have not seen for months.
Do you know what's going to be really disappointing?
That's nearly holding the ball when we lose this.
No, when we win and we still don't make finals.
Yeah, true. I would take that though. Oh, missed. McCarthy. Oh, sorry, Bailey. Bailey's a really dangerous player. Very cool.
Yeah, it comes out of nowhere.
Cam Edery says, "Come back, Jesse." Oh,
do you really reckon Bailey can climb the ladder of Brisbane? Oh, sorry.
No, it's good.
Oh,
that's
full frontal.
A bit of a high fend off there. What's the bet he gets rubbed out for round 1 next year?
Or we make finals and he has to miss it.
Yeah. If we make finals, which we won't, but if we do make finals, we would be the biggest example of making up the numbers I've seen in some time. Oh, that's a good kick from Waterman.
Yeah,
the
brilliant.
Eagles could go in front with this kick.
Chronic maths debate. Fuck!
I love that banter. Do you reckon people are just making accounts? He's making accounts. It's the same bloke. That is quality. That is exactly my sense of humour. Hey. Alan's lining up to put the Eagles in front.
Fuck.
This is a tough shot. I don't think he'll get this, but if he does, it'll be huge. Oh, he's kicked it on the outside of his foot. And that will go out of bounds, hopefully, yes.
Chronic English debater says.
You know what? One thing I've been doing at work that is going down gangbusters with people.
What?
I get them to do training. Like, go to work chat. Work day. Oh, knick-knack. Oh, he might be caught there. No. And I say, okay, I just want you to do this training course. All right.
Ball up there.
So I'll sit down on the computer and I'll be like, you just need to search the course code. And I say
NE1.
no. I type D33. I get them to type D33 ZNUT5, and it's D's nuts, and they always go, oh fuck. And I'm their boss.
Remember when you got fucking Riley?
Right with that, yeah.
We've got like a we don't have a front door in our foyer.
Why not?
No, I mean like normal entrance doors, but not like a team door.
Oh
So you
yeah,
have to go
right.
through, like,
I was going to say, how do customers get in?
So the same way like you get in the morning, you
Shuey.
have to use that all the
Shuey
time.
to Waterman. Sorry, I'm listening, but nah, that's going to go to the pocket. Oh, this is a frenetic game, eh? Oh, I just want a half-time lead.
Yeah, that'll be fucking Dom Sheed.
We are harsh on him. Oh, Brandon's showing some athleticism.
Oh,
I like Brandon today, though.
come on,
I liked
grab
his-
him. Hold. We're such poor tacklers.
Yeah.
And watch them turn this into a counter attack and
shit.
goal.
That sucks. Oh, come on. Oh, no, here you go. Easy goal.
Knew that was going to come.
Gross.
That's our biggest issue, is stopping the counter attack.
Yeah. But it makes it hard when you sort of have a good opportunity, you've got the ball, momentum, and then, not to blame Brander, but I think his kick was smothered or something. But when the ball goes directly to the...
so.
When it when it goes directly to the Brisbane defender's advantage, then
You could have just kicked a goal from there,
you-
Brander.
Yeah, you should have. No, but
And we should have stuck the tackle there.
yeah, we had fully set up as though we were attacking, and then we turned over the ball unexpectedly. So that's just silly. That just happens.
We set up too hard on the attack then.
Probably, but we've also been criticised for setting up too defensively and kicking backwards and shit like that. So
there's nothing we can do.
no, it's just something that I'd rather see them play attackingly and like play like this.
Yeah.
Sorry, you were saying you had no front door.
Yeah, so when I let people, because I have to let people know my code, when I let them out.
Oh, is that right?
At night, like we'll close and
Oh, okay. Yeah.
open the door, let them out, and I'll just watch out behind the screen, just see them shut the door. And they go, oh, what?
That's fucking good. Those people. Yeah, sometimes when people want my code into the cash office, I go, yeah, it's just NUT5.
That's holding the ball.
Nah,
That's
not really.
annoying. Oh, that's annoying. You have 5 Eagles sort of around that contest, but they tap it on and find the only Brisbane.
Nah, he's called advantage. That's holding the ball.
I don't think it's holding the ball. They generally let them off when they don't hear the call.
Why do you just pretend you don't remember the call every time then? Like go to play on, you realise there's a guy there and just go, what, I'm stuck.
Pretty hard to perfect that, to be fair.
Joe Danaher could probably do it.
Yeah. Who's 20? Is that Bailey? I don't know numbers. I suck at numbers. I don't think it's Bailey.
You're only good at birth dates.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Luke Shuey, June 2nd, 1990. Same day as Steve
That's
Waugh.
Andrew Gaff.
Same day as Steve Waugh.
Vardy nearly taller on ACL than jumping.
Oh no. Just kidding. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Didn't like it anyway.
Yeah, that's right. Oh well. Good first half.
The second quarter was very impressive.
Yeah. Yeah. It was literally the same thing as as the derby, where we were good in the first quarter, and then in the second half of the quarter we almost lost the game. If we lose the game, you would put it down to that quarter.
But we're doing much better than we were last week at the moment, I think.
Yeah, nah, real good stuff.
I'm so scared to say anyone's name now, unless I've said it before.
Gurk Majones.
Chris makes a really good point. Jared Brander playing for a contract. He looks like he's hungry.
Yeah, get a stake into him. Yeah, is he playing for a contract with us, or is he playing for an audition
Anywhere.
at a new club? I don't know. I've liked him. I'd rather keep him.
Jesse, per chance, what's your fridge's energy rating?
I don't know. 3.5.
3.5 stars energy rating. Well, I'm impressed you guys can see that far back.
Yeah. What else is there? What's below that?
Nothing.
I've got a few.
Do you know if the Dogs can stay in the top 4 even if the Lions win? Can they? I don't think they can. If the Lions win,
Yes, they can. So if it's Yeah. So.
Sorry, they have to
margin,
certain
yeah,
margin.
If the current margin, I think the Dogs are still in the 4.
Yeah.
What's the one 2 above that?
The chat.
Yeah, above Cam Attery there.
Do you guys punt or just tips?
Who said that? Spat everywhere. I'm questioning all.
Is this the same person or is this someone different every time? Huntsman, use your abilities.
What's Huntsman say? Trent Burgoyne, is he at Hawthorn? Huntsman? I think he is. Trent Burgoyne. He's not at Port, is he? Let's Google it.
Let's Google it.
I want to say Hawthorn. I'm guessing so. Huntsman's a Hawks fan, so... No, he's at Port. I took a dumb guess then, because I just assumed who's at Hawthorn.
I've heard a fun fact for the first time the other day. Really dumb on my behalf not to know this. Port Adelaide is the only team outside of the traditional VFL teams to be promoted from the state league to the AFL.
I guess so. They are still a different entity though. But you're right in that they have more overlap with the Magpies than any other club, yeah.
Can you imagine if...
I guess they're at least called Port Adelaide, right? That's not a city, that's just a team, so...
Can you imagine if we did like a relegation system in the AFL? And what would happen is... I don't know. Just like, if you're in the bottom 3 of the ladder...
Yeah.
Then you drop down to your state league and you promote the best team from your state league.
Yeah. I reckon Subiaco would be the best state league team out of any state league team in the country. Like, they've been the most dominant.
Pretty interesting concept, though.
Yeah, I just think we're probably like a century away from that being financially viable. Because it's like in the Premier League, when you get promoted and relegated, there's a huge
fan base behind all the teams. And
that's right. That's true. But also, the money that you make from just by simply qualifying for the Premier League due to the TV broadcast deal is massive. So if you had like a Gold Coast Suns get relegated, they would never come back because they would lose so much money. Like,
because our teams aren't privately owned, are they?
No, they're not. No.
Do you reckon they should be privately owned?
I guess what are the positives and negatives of that?
You could get a lot more money through the club.
Yeah.
But also, I guess with the salary cap, it almost doesn't matter.
There's a salary cap for the actual players, and then there's a football department salary cap as well. So coaches, your strength and conditioning, anyone you employ to improve your team will become under the football department spend cap, which is really mitigated the advantages that a West Coast, Collingwood, Richmond would have. They're still pretty strong teams, to be fair, over the last 5 years or whatever.
Because I guess all you're really spending your extra money on is facilities.
Yeah, so facilities would be a factor.
Transport, hotels, getting best first class.
Yeah.
Private planes.
Yeah, which is probably... Private planes, yes, but if you're flying, like... in terms of like great hotels for your club and stuff like that, or your players, I wonder if that would have a negative effect. Just like living
I'm
up
sure
to
you feel a bit more
luxuriously.
refreshed if you stayed in like some absolute like stunner of a hotel.
Yeah,
as
I
opposed
agree.
to one that's just pretty basic.
But it's the analogy is like in fighting. I think it was Mike Tyson who says, I'm butchering it, but he says something about it's harder to wake up and be motivated to be the best when you're waking up in silk sheets. So it's like the richer and more prosperous your life is, the less drive you have. We're getting pretty deep here. Not a very deep question, but I think there are probably downsides to living too comfortably. Oh, is that a donation? We got a donation from Andrew Ungaro. Is there a joke in that name? No. Scanning it. It's all good. Hang on, let's have a look. Andrew Ungara. Have you guys... Well played, Andrew. My cock smells grim. Sounds like...
doesn't he play for Port Adelaide?
Yeah. Sounds like you need MANSCAPED.com. You can get 20% off and free shipping on their ball deodorant products.
Jesse, tell us all about your ball deodorant products.
I've got them in there.
Yes, which one is your favourite to use?
The Crop Reviver and the Ball Toner. I forget what the Ball Toner is. No, the Crop Reviver is the Ball Toner. Crop Preserver is the deodorant. That's right.
for when you got that stank dick.
Yes, that's it. No, but seriously, thank you, Andrew, for that donation. Really appreciate it. And I'm getting a good laugh out of these names as well. I don't know who it is. I wonder if it's Huntsman.
Guys, if you've got some any other great names, chuck them up there.
Yeah.
With a donation, maybe. Maybe not.
Yeah. Just donate every time you have a funny name.
Yeah.
Should the AFL have a loan system?
It would be very interesting.
Yeah. So you know what I think the danger is, right? If you're a Western Australian club, for example, because we're West Australian.
Yeah.
If you're a Fremantle even, let's say you've got a young developing player in Adam Chera.
Yeah.
Who you want to loan back to Richmond or something while they develop. The downsides to that would be heavy because you're sending a player who's from Victoria back to the comfort of his home in Melbourne. How do you motivate him to come back to Perth?
The other thing is, what's the benefit of some of these young players actually going back to, like, so if Fremantle's going to send a guy to Richmond, is he really going to get more time at Richmond than he is
Bad example. Okay, let's say he sent it to a club where they're going to get game time. Gold Coast.
And this is my second point. If you send him to a Gold Coast, why is Gold Coast going to want to take a mediocre player for a year when they could just be... They could be great, 100%, when they could just play their own mediocre player that's going to be great next year. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what, it would probably... okay, so just to round off my point, I think sending them to an environment where they change their lives, they basically set up in a new home, makes it very hard for that player to come back. Then there's also the IP, the intellectual property of knowing a team's structures inside and out and then going back to their opposition club. The league is too close and tightly knit. It works well in soccer because most teams get loaned to another league. It's very rare that... It's not very rare, but the percentage of total loans going to a rival doesn't happen. Right? It doesn't happen much.
Yeah, and you think about it like there's a clear cut, you know, Manchester United is better than Brentford. You know, like it's pretty clear. I'll send my guy here and he can play with people on his level and prove he's the best and keep developing his skills, and then I'll bring him and give him game time, then I'll bring him back and he might be able to start for Man U.
Yeah.
Whereas, yes, I don't know, Geelong's better than Gold Coast, but how much more is he really going to get out of Gold Coast than he is Geelong?
That's right. I'll tell you where it could work. If you're going into a new season with a player you're carrying that you probably just don't need. So for us, it would be Mark Hutchings. Okay? Yeah. And Gold Coast are having an injury crisis and they need an established midfielder.
That's true.
That's where we'd loan, or like even a Vardy. Hutchings and Vardy, why do they come to mind?
It might not even be that. It might be, hey, we haven't been able to find game time for Witherden, but we really want him.
Yeah, Witherden's a good one.
Next year, Shannon Hearn's retiring. We want him to be game ready and fit and play games all season.
Yeah. And we also don't want to pay for his salary, maybe.
That's do a 60-40 split kind of thing.
That's where it could work, but I just think the upside of it is pretty limited in the AFL. Chris has donated $7.99. What a legend. Thank you, Chris. Chris has been a long-time contributor to True Footy and the live stream, so I really appreciate it. He's in the chat. He says, this joke isn't a joke name, this is a real name, but my mum used to go to school with a guy called Richard Rash.
So my missus went to a school and her principal, his name was Richard Hunter, and he went by Dick. I'm not kidding you. His actual name was Mr. Hunter, and it was Dick Hunter was his name.
Dick Hunter by name?
Eli Louth says Gold Coast is the Norwich of the AFL.
Yeah, right. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, exactly. Matt's exactly right. Exactly what he said. Loans only work when different levels of competition.
Yeah.
AFL too close in standard.
Huntsman says, what's my Tinder score? I didn't even know there was a Tinder score. I don't have Tinder. Do you? No. He's engaged.
Invasor Pig, do you think there should be a 20-team comp with Tasmania and North Queensland being introduced? Then everyone plays each other once and has finals.
I like 20. Yeah, I like 20 team. But where I would have issues with there being more Queensland teams than Perth teams or South Australian teams. I think we probably need to relocate some teams, but
I think the own, for argument's sake, North Queensland looks good on paper because it can be a big market. Like, I mean, there's 150,000 people in Townsville and 150,000 in Cairns. Cairns already got Kazales, which is, you know, they'd have to build some more seating and stuff around it, but it's already a big AFL-worthy stadium.
Should Gold Coast...
But I don't know if the fan base is there. If it's not on the Gold Coast, probably not in Cairns.
But should Gold Coast sort of broaden their target and try and capture that market to keep them afloat
before
starting a new team?
Technically it is.
That's right. So would starting a new team just cannibalise...
So, Brisbane's youth area sits around Brisbane, Ipswich, to like that whole general area around it, and kind of stops at Gold Coast at the bottom. Includes everything in South Queensland except Gold Coast. And then Gold Coast is Gold Coast and the whole north. I reckon Darwin might not be a bad shout.
Yeah, I think it would be problematic a little bit. I think you would struggle to keep players there.
That's fair.
But that's not a real good argument to say never expand there. I think eventually, yeah.
So if you were to have 20 teams, where would you get the other 2 teams from?
I think Tasmania's a no-brainer. I think that will be the next team.
Yeah, 100%. That'll be one.
I think in terms of expansion points, probably North Queensland or Darwin. But then I think you probably should relocate some of these existing teams. Like,
Where to though? That's the thing.
So
Do you really think?
I think it probably makes more sense to relocate a team to a market where you're not confident it's going to guarantee success, because then you're bringing over those members that's more secure.
But possibly you'd lose them.
You'd probably lose some, but the foundations they'd have already would help a lot. Versus, like, what's the point of moving North Melbourne to Perth?
You already have the club structure and the football departments and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so I'd say...
But where would you do it, though? Apart from Tasmania, nowhere else seems viable. That's probably why they haven't done it.
Yeah, well, I mean, COVID's probably been a factor in not wanting to expand the league right now.
I can't see any of the other capital cities, Sydney, Brisbane, Perth or Adelaide, being able to sustain another team.
I reckon Perth and Adelaide could.
Would you get that many fans?
I reckon.
And what would you have the team be? Like, what would differentiate them? Because West Coast, I feel like West Coast, like the name West Coast and Adelaide is so broad.
That's right. Well, Adelaide's just the city, whereas West Coast is a bit more the state.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If they're like, all right, Jesse, we're going to make a new AFL team, and it's going to be in Perth. You're the CEO, managing director, team founder, club founder. Where is it and what's it called?
The only feasible option right now is Perth, somehow.
You just call it Perth.
Not necessarily call it Perth, but make it a Perth team. Like a Joondalup up. Like North Perth, northern suburbs. The Eagles have the most members in the league. Like, you can afford to cannibalise that a little bit.
Some of that, yeah. But you'd also hate to cannibalise some Freo.
Freo go okay. They're in the middle of the tier right now and they haven't made finals in 6 years.
But I think you'd want to keep that fan base strong. So
but they've got the locational identity where people associate with Fremantle when they're south of the river, live near Fremantle.
Like us.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
It'd have to be North Perth, I think.
Yeah, I think North Perth, yeah. And Fremantle is also branded as working class a little bit more than West Coast, so there's a socio-economic divide there as well.
Clearly, as you can see, we are West Coast Eagles fans.
I do make the joke sometimes at work about Fremantle fans being poor. I don't mean it, but it's like, oh, Fremantle, you must be poor. That's a joke.
Freo would have as many memberships as the Eagles if they could afford it.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. I thought you meant the club. I was like, what? Doesn't make sense. Well, their membership are actually a lot cheaper. Just as a final
No
put
wonder.
down.
They're so poor.
Just a final put down.
They slaughtered us last week.
Yeah. This is our revenge. We've got someone in the chat called I Want to Finger True Footy. So,
spread those legs a bit more.
Just
you dirty boy.
Just slide into my DMs later. Heath says, I reckon the Saints need to go to Tassie, embarrassing club, no success, millions in debt, and also no one would notice. He's right about the debt.
I want to finger True Footy said, can you guys make out?
Not again.
Take your shorts off, Daddy.
Oh, that's too far.
Alright, someone get him out of here.
I think Huntsman's a mod. It's not going to work.
Huntsman, get that boy out of here.
But Heath's right about Saints being in debt. They're constantly being propped up by the AFL in terms of their debt, despite having 55,000 members for whatever reason.
And look, I went to Melbourne one time and I didn't realise how close all the suburbs were to each other that all the footy teams are from.
Yeah, well, think about it. It used to just be like the Perth Football League. Like, imagine that, how you got like West Coast Cowan or like Wesley Curtin, university. I'm just thinking of all the university ones, but I don't know, like North Beach. Like these are just.
Well, even look at the
suburbs.
Waffle. All the teams are just inner city.
Well, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Except for Peel.
The Waffle's probably a better comparison. Yeah.
Think of Wesley Curtin.
Yeah. No, I was just thinking it was just a suburban league when it started. Mitchy Buttsworth's in the chat. Welcome. Friend of the channel. Rockingham Ravens. See, again, just having a team like in Mandurah, Bunbury, Rockingham, I worry about these 18-year-old number one Victorian draft picks. Like, how are you going to keep players there?
It's such a small...
You need them in Perth.
And so this is probably the argument for a North Queensland team is they're like cities.
I couldn't tell you.
I've been
what's
there.
in North Queensland? Is it Cairns?
Cairns or Townsville.
Yeah, is it nice to live there?
Oh yeah, 100%.
For a guy our age or younger?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Townsville's probably even a little bit bigger than Cairns, and it's actually got its own CBD and stuff like that, you know?
It sounds very country, but I've never been there.
It does, but it's not.
Townsville.
Yeah.
It's the most
Oh, get on your cows.
Get on Townsville.
On the flip side, I know it's rugby, but it's also rugby league territory.
Yeah.
They've been able to support the North Queensland Cowboys for years and years, and they pack out 15,000 to 20,000 to their stadium every single week.
Yeah, right.
Or every week that they have a game.
Yeah, okay.
In Townsville.
Interesting. I just think the Queensland clubs that are already there could probably just...
I don't think Queensland would be the best option. I think Darwin would have to be over.
Yeah.
But the problem with Darwin is it's so isolated. And I know Perth's isolated, but at least it's still a big city.
Yeah.
Darwin's, 150,000 people, I think, or something.
Yeah, I think you'd struggle to keep a lot of kids there, eh? A lot of players.
I don't think,
I think long term we do need one. We do need one there.
Darwin.
I think if you're looking at your ideal league...
Or you'd even just call it like Northern Territory or something.
Yeah. Well, Tasmania would be called Tasmania, apparently.
And the Darwin team would be called, like Northern something.
Yeah. North Queensland Fury. Do you remember that?
They collapsed as well.
Yeah, they did. And Gold Coast United collapsed as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a thing anymore, is it? Gold Coast Titans, that's a rugby team, right? Does that exist?
Yep, and they're struggling.
Okay.
No, they actually are.
Yeah, no, I believe you, yeah. Whoa.
What's that?
Harry Edwards' jumper is different to everyone else.
How so?
The Eagle.
Oh, yeah, it's blue.
What the fuck?
Why is it blue and everyone else's is yellow?
I've never seen that before. Why was one player wearing a different jumper?
Guys, if anyone's got some inside knowledge to the AFL, let us know why he's wearing a different jumper.
What the hell? I noticed it as he was walking. I was like, never noticed the Eagles looking so blue there. And then as it zoomed out, I realized that's the only jumper on the field that looks like that.
They're really down at the moment.
What the hell?
Maybe it was just the camera angle or something.
No, it wasn't.
Because everyone else has got a very dark blue outline.
Yeah, 100% his jumper is different.
Alright, let's have a look next time.
That's so weird. I've not noticed that yet. It kind of looked good.
What's your thoughts on the sponsors on the jumpers? Bother you or it doesn't bother you?
Oh, I don't care. Don't even see it anymore. It's just a natural part of the game. We need revenue. I don't mind as long as it's not like dominant. I think it would look weird without it, to be honest.
Yeah. Some people hate it.
You take away the Hungry Jacks. Hungry Jacks is almost part of our identity.
Yeah, you can't get it. Hungry Jacks and I was sad when they got rid of SGIO.
We got Bankwest now as well, don't we?
Yeah.
I think Fremantle used to have that, but...
Did you see Watford's new jumper sponsor for next season?
No.
Dogecoin.
Oh, I did see that actually. Sorry. Alright, second half underway. The Eagles trail by 11 points. And Brisbane currently 0.5% out of the top 4. We need to start this quarter well to stay in the game.
Yeah, he's Eagles blue.
That is weird.
That is a blue eagle.
Did we just run out of jumpers or something? And why does that jumper exist?
Yeah.
It's not even... Oh, what did you use this one? Why is it there? That is weird. Like, players changing numbers.
Oh, Cameron's quick. They got some quick plays in Brisbane, don't they?
Oh,
he should have marked that.
He's concussed, is he? I reckon he's concussed. I didn't actually see the hit, but I just saw Barras looking up like he'd just woken up after a night of Metros.
Looking like Lachie Neale and Fremantle.
They haven't drawn any attention to him.
No, he looks fine.
He's alright.
He looks okay. Charlie Cameron is just so quick. Nelson could not keep up with him then. Well, it was a slight knock to the head, but I think he's okay. Disappointing start for the Eagles though. We should have come out of the gates blitzing it. We would have really, really had a chance then.
Disappointing. We'll be able to see in this next clearance how it goes. Oh, is that a waffle jumper? That's a good call. Jesse, it might be a waffle jumper. Yeah, that's a good call. Darwin Team Northern Wanderers. Yeah, Warriors. That's a good call. I like that name actually.
So that means that the Eagles waffle jumper has been different to the AFL jumper this whole time, and I didn't know.
Yeah.
That's weird.
And it also might have been he got called up at the last minute or something.
He didn't, but I mean, we had that many outs. That would make sense. I mean, needing a spare jumper, it's happened before. But that's
you got all these
weird.
waffle jumpers here.
That is weird. Maybe they just realised he'd never played in the yellow jumper before. He's only played like 7 games. Well, the Eagles on the rebound here. Shuey.
Yeah, that's good.
He's dangerous when he's in space. Let's see what he does here. He's chosen to go opposite foot there.
Oh.
Was that his fault, or was it just Vardy being absolutely not a good idea
Yeah, that's
to
a good
pass
point.
it?
I'd probably blame it on Vardy.
Because Vardy was jogging behind the player, so...
I don't know if Vardy can sprint.
We're being harsh here. It probably wasn't a great kick either from Shuey.
No,
Yeah.
Fuck Vardy.
I think the R2 button on Vardy's controller is broken. So hard. He kicked a very important goal in the grand final as well.
And he's got 2 disposals this game.
Yeah, true.
Cameron's a superstar, isn't he?
Yeah. Dons really need Lions to win for some breathing space. You're right. Yeah, I guess. I think you'll still be alright though. Cameron's kicked a goal. People asking about the time. No, I haven't had the clock up all game, but it is 2 minutes into the second half. Eagles fan wants a shout out, and a shout out you shall have.
Fletcher says, go Eagles, go Dogs. I think the same.
I see. Yeah. Live ladder this just moving to 4th, so it looks like this is around the range they need to make the top 4. Double chance will be important, and as it currently stands, they'll be playing Port, but more likely playing Geelong week 1, I'd say.
It's actually quite exciting. If this came down to the wire, it'd be quite exciting to watch the ladder as it goes.
Yeah. Do you remember that game in 2017 with the Eagles in Adelaide at Subiaco Oval, and we needed to win by like 22 points to make the 8? That was one of my best non-flag memories.
That's a fucking brilliant tap there, just on like yogurt core.
Oh, he's done well to get rid of the ball there. Oh yes, come on Eagles, got to make this count.
Gaff.
Got to make this count. That's not a great kick.
Oh, it was sort of to Allen's advantage.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think Gaff should have just had a shot at goal, to be honest.
Oh.
I don't know why you would chip it to a pack like that when he's within range.
Yeah. Just some poor decision making here. Which tends to make you think you need a coaching overhaul.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
No,
Well,
I don't mean Simpson, but maybe a midfield coach or a forwards coach.
It could be as simple as low confidence decision making. Like
You'd think Gaff would have high confidence by now.
No, he's had a poor year, I reckon.
The only 2 Eagles that look like they 100% know what they're doing all the time is Yo and Shuey.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And Nick Nat
Yeah.
Kennedy.
Even though Shuey can fuck around with the ball a bit, he knows that's the right thing to do in his head.
Oh, that's a good handball by Darling. Yeah, you're right, I agree.
And Yo...
Oh, yes,
Vardy!
Yes! Vardy! We're getting Vardy merch!
Let's.
Vardy bus is coming.
New York from...
You know too many lyrics. New York and San Francisco,
to-
and we go to the disco. That's not right.
The Gabba is pumping.
Vardy is gonna miss this.
Yeah, probably.
No. Oh, he did kick it. Good.
Well done, Nathan.
Yeah, nice. Credit is due.
1 year contract renewal.
2 goals is good.
He's getting his contract renewal for a year.
Tom Sardo says, honestly, taking it as a win that we went 40 down at half time. I am right there with you, buddy.
Been a promise in this young squad.
Vardy redemption arc. God, I hope not. Vardy's having a party. Nah, good on him. Still not going away, which is good because you know Brisbane kick a couple of goals there, and it's you could think, oh, yeah, this game's over, and then when the Eagles peg one back, they're at least in the hunt. They're at least in the hunt with a capital K. Where are we at? I think Mitchy Buttsworth asked thoughts on where the finals will be. It sounds like it's going to be spread out over a few different places. Excuse me. Like, I heard Hobart might be a possible location, which I thought was strange. First final in Hobart. Almost certainly. Well, yeah, certainly. Cripps sends it to Vardy.
If Vardy kicks 3 today, we don't need Josh Kennedy.
We're going to Metros. Yeah, we don't need Josh Kennedy anymore.
We got Metro.
We both said something funny. 71 in the chat. Thank you, guys. 6 likes short of the mystical 100.
Mystical.
I don't know. Oh, Nick Nat. He's a chance here. No, he's fumbled it.
Oh!
He still got it.
Ah!
Jones. Oh. What's happened here? Free kick for a throw?
Yeah.
I think he scooped it. Damn, that's fucking annoying.
Mozzie said, this is why I love round 23. The constant ladder updates the maths and the speculation. It's hilarious. I agree.
The mass speculation with a silent M.
Eli Louth, where will the grand final be played?
It's going to be decided this week. I reckon South Australia's a good chance, to be honest. I don't know what their COVID cases are, though, at the moment, to be honest. Oh. Well done, Rotham.
There's my doppelganger.
Yeah. Rotham City. Jones just jumped a little bit early for that. That's fucking annoying.
Someone get Batman. Rotham's running loose. No, fuck. Cameron's too good.
Edwards has kept pace with him there, though. Oh, what a kick, though.
Hit the outside post, that one.
Do you want to
How many standards? Don't drink and drive.
I think it'll be okay, because it's like a 3-hour live stream, and then it'll be 3 beers, which will be 4 standard drinks, 4.2. So just hang around slightly after the leave, we'll be alright.
Jesse wants to bed.
To bed, you? Is that what you said? What is it? Standard drinks there. 1.2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 3.6.
Zorko hasn't had much of an impact this
So
game.
it's going to hit for 3 hours total. First beer as well.
Let's have a look at some statistics in this third quarter. Because I don't think Zorko's had much of an impact this game, but he might have had 6 million disposals, and I don't know.
Yeah.
No, only 14 disposals from Zorko tonight, 60 fantasy points.
That's not good. Oh, 60, you know. The 60's alright. There you go.
Thank you. Most amount of disposals this game is Elliot Yeo with 21.
He's been prominent. Been happy with Yeo.
As far as an AFL fantasy update, Jared Lyons leading the way. 90 fantasy points.
That's pretty fucking strong. Oh,
That's pretty good. But that's 17 disposals, 8 tackles, 5 marks.
I've also got Daniel Rich, who's on 74. That's very good.
Yeah, that's quite good.
Nick Naitanui had 65, 21 more than Gaff. You would never think that at this point in the game he'd have more, that many more than Gaff.
Well, he's had 27 hitouts to McInerney's 15.
Wow.
Yeah. And Vardy's had 4 hitouts this game. To Fullerton's 1.
Get out of my head. Hey, missed.
Hey, what a shocking kick that one. Brisbane sucks.
When you compare the rucks of Naitanui and Vardy to McInerney and Fullerton, we should be killing him in the rucks.
Yeah. I just love to see a good Vardy-Fullerton matchup.
That's what people are here to see, to be fair. Oh, that's just so annoying. It just skids past a few Eagles and goes straight to Zorko. I mean, he missed anyway, but...
Reminds me of the greats. Gawn and Grundy, Vardy and Fullerton, McClure and Mon.
You would win a ruck contest between us. You played ruck, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
Oh, well, I'm Foley. Oh. I wonder if Foley could play as a midfielder. He's almost entirely played his career as a defender. But maybe he's a wingman down the track.
Do you reckon Gaff on the wings? the right choice?
Yeah, I think that's the only way you can go.
Do you want to put him up, like actually put him in the guts?
Nah.
With someone like Kelly out?
No, I still think
give
we
West
have
a run
enough.
on the wing or something?
I'd rather give West a go in the guts before Gaff. And keep Gaff playing to his strengths.
Yeah. Fuck, buddy.
Oh.
Still on 4 hit-outs for the game.
Oh, no.
Just.
Yeah. Brandon's another one I would just give more opportunity to before I put Gaff.
That's in the back.
Oh. Yeah, that's annoying.
He's playing well this game.
It's annoying that Coleman just muscles out West. Well done. Jermaine Jones has been lively. Oh,
Sure, Liam Ryan's 3-1 this game so far.
3 goals.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't really know that.
Cracking.
It's a tense game, eh? Like, it's a high intensity.
So something that's probably really telling is out of the top 20 tackle givers this game,
What's happened here? Lockie's been given a free kick.
that 5 of them are from the Eagles.
How many, sorry?
So
20.
5 out of 20,
Oh, really?
when you list the top tackles,
Oh,
are
yeah.
from
yeah.
the Eagles.
Yeah, right.
Lions, Neil, Cockatoos, Orco have all been prolific in the tackling.
Typical. Come on, Neil. Shank this, mate. It's a
Oh
pretty
my
good
god,
kick
it's
that
Harry
he's
Styles.
missed. Yeah, so that's a real story. Once walking out of Metro's Freo, I saw Harry Styles walking out. Sorry, I saw Lockie Neal walking out. I saw Lockie Neal walking out in a white suit. A white suit. And then he was walking with his missus. He looked pretty upset. He was walking like a couple of metres in front of her. It looked like they were just having a bit of a fight. And there was an entire queue of people going to Metros, and I was in the queue. And I looked at him and I went, "Oh my god!" And there was just like this pause for a second. I went, "Harry Styles!" And then he just looked at me and went, Man, I was confident back then. I would never do that now. I guess after a few beers, it's a bit different. But
Where'd I go? I think we were out in Leadville for someone's birthday from
Harry
work.
Styles. Sorry, I'm just laughing at that again.
Yeah, we're out from someone's birthday at work at Leadville, and like, fucking Freo had literally, the game had finished not half an hour earlier, and
Really?
Lockie Neal walks through the front door.
Really?
Yeah.
Bloody ass.
And he's just surrounded by women.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
He was the only guy amongst 6, and he was just like on his phone, like doing fuck all, and all the girls are talking around him and shit, like he's way too cool.
That's funny as. Lucky Styles.
Oh my god, it's Lucky Styles.
So as it stands, you've got Brisbane 0.1% behind the Bulldogs.
Oh, poor bounce then. Hey?
This must be quite tense actually for Brisbane fans. I just realised that.
Yeah, they want to
I
make the
forgot
four.
they're going for the top 4. And
forgot Brisbane has fans.
no, I more forgot that this game was really relevant to them.
Really relevant to them.
Yeah, I just think of this as a fucking dead rubber. But
In Brisbane, we only watch AFL when it's relevant to us.
yeah, it's true.
Oh, that's good grab, actually.
Full of tons of nuts. Can you please do an Eagles merch collection? I thought about merch, but I don't think I'm there yet. But I appreciate you asking for it. I F-word hate Brisbane, says someone.
No, F wording.
I want them to win by 16 or less. Why is that? 16. Is that a bet? I'm F-wording done with Brisbane making top 4.
Jesse, can you get this lounge from Harvey Norman or Amart?
What's that? What?
Someone asked, did you get this lounge from Harvey Norman or Amart?
Neither. This is Dylan's couch, so I don't know.
Mozzie says a good point. Your opinion, Jesse, what do the Eagles have to do from here to win it?
The game?
Yeah.
Just stay in the contest in terms of winning the contested ball, to be honest. And just lose the moments of madness. I think we can't really afford any drop-off of intensity. But we just have to start winning the contested ball.
Yeah.
That's it.
I agree.
But yeah, any 5-minute drop-off from here in the game's basically...
Here we go.
Yeah, that did look like it was a chance, eh? Brisbane have just had all the answers. They just look very compelling. Very convincing.
Yeah, we're doing just well enough not to drop off completely.
Is that Jackson Pryor? Yeah. His dad played for the Eagles.
Did he?
Michael Pryor. He was the first Eagles player I ever met. I think I'm not mistaken.
His dad was a mechanic.
I think his dad's Michael Pryor. He was, not a father-son, didn't play enough games, but Michael Pryor's son. So guys, we are 4 subscribers short of the illustrious 13,700. So if we can get there before the end of the stream, I'd really appreciate it.
Michael Pryor was a big fan of chips. I often called him the Dick Pryor.
He used to be the district attorney. He's a lawyer.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He had his own little business there called Pryor Convictions.
Oh, really? He played for the Eagles and he was an attorney? I don't know why I put that.
District attorney is an American term.
I know.
Yeah. I just couldn't remember what it was called here. The Queen's Counsel. What are they called here? The prosecution. I studied law.
So did I.
Far out. Hind or Sard? Nick Hind or Sard? I mean, Hind's had the better year.
Yeah, Hind's definitely had a better year. Sard's been pretty poor this year, I feel.
Yeah, I still like him though, but yeah. That's so huge.
That contract will drop off.
Yeah. It's amazing how often that happens, eh?
Yeah.
McGovern, Gaff.
There must be something to it.
Yeah.
They just have to ask them one simple question while they sign the contract. How will you play next year?
Yeah, they never think to ask that.
Oh, damn it, I was going to play poorly.
Yeah.
We're dropping this
I'll have to weight that against the salary. Foley, come on.
Foley.
Michael Pryor played for Essendon before he went to the Eagles, that's correct. Didn't he also play for Freno, if I'm not mistaken?
Do you know what Foley's dad's name is?
Wait. Axel.
Horsey. A baby horse is called a foal.
I got it.
Yeah. To our younger audience.
Yeah.
I don't know why the younger audience wouldn't know that.
Nathan Foley played for Richmond. Indy Plays says we are crap. Is this an Eagle free kick?
It's harsh. It's all up.
Oh,
Oh, maybe?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Switch.
Bernard over and... I can't believe he's just wearing a fucking waffle jumper out there. That is so weird to me.
It might not be a waffle jumper, that's what just someone said.
It's still weird to me. That is a great kick,
great.
though. Great kick and great mark.
Good work, Rotham.
And now he's found his brother in Brandon. Famously works with cows. Come on, Eagles. Gaff's got the ball right on the flank.
Do you know I saw Rotham on the weekend? Having a pint.
Okay.
Oh, West! Wow, that was a great mark.
When that ball went up, I was like, no way that West is going to take a contested mark over his head. And he did. That was a great mark. That wasn't... I'm still going to criticise Gaff for making that pass, though. But, gee, what a mark.
What a mark.
One bloke in the crowd wearing a mask.
Looks like you in your heyday. See that guy?
Yeah.
Oh, Australian going off, down to the rooms.
That's a bit of a worry.
That is a worry. Who will be our tall forward?
Oh! Shooting from the boundary!
That almost looked on then for a hooked a bit.
Needs to be inch perfect and he wasn't.
Drum. Waffle play for life. Send him to claim one.
Yeah, he's from West Perth.
Isn't he?
Yeah.
Who you support?
Perth Demons. Are you South Fremantle?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know Hayden Schloy works with us?
Yeah.
That's how we know. I need to get him on the podcast actually.
Hayden Schloith.
Yeah. I asked him how to pronounce Schloith. And like, is this a German name? And he's like, exactly how you said it, mate. I was like, oh, I expected to be like, Schleiter.
Schleuten here, huh?
Tom Sato says, honestly, it kind of rules having no standards for the boys anymore. I'm delighted with how this game's going for the Eagles right now, yeah. Well, this is how next year's going to be. Like,
yeah, it's going to be actually fantastic.
I've made that... It's actually going to be fantastic. Or it could be the worst fucking year ever. No, but I made this point before. We're going for the Eagles at the moment. It's very hard to be pleased. So it's hard to enjoy the Eagles at the moment. Not just because they're playing shit, but just because like any game is disappointing that you lose, and the wins don't even feel good anymore.
Oh, surely not.
Nah. Even the wins don't feel that good anymore. Like I go to Eagles home games all the time, thinking, I could just watch this from home. Like, you know what I mean? Like
it's a shit feeling.
Whereas next year, it's a bit like with the expectations.
You don't know. You don't know.
Yeah, exactly. It could be exciting. Again.
Someone could do a ladder predictor for the start of for what next year looks like, and I would have no idea where to put the Eagles, and I wouldn't expect anything different on any spot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Top 4, bit of a stretch, but we've got the talent. Bottom 4, yeah, we played like shit.
It would be intriguing what we do with our list, to be honest.
Yeah.
If Kennedy and Hearn play on.
Especially if Ainsworth doesn't re-sign. That's for all you big Ainsworth fans.
Ainsworth.
Painsworth.
Brando finding a bit of the footy again. He's a good kick.
Oh, he's wrapped him up after. That's a good... You know what? 12-month contract extension.
Yeah. You know it's going to happen.
Slap it on the table.
Yeah.
And because you played so well, we're going to give Zach Langdon one as well.
He's giving away a free kick. Vardy, you fucking pig, retire. No, I think he gets moved to the rookie list. I think he stays. I don't think we have enough rucks to delist Vardy, which is a shame.
How much do rookies get paid on the rookie list?
I think the base contract's around 80.
That's still fucking good, eh?
It's pretty good, yeah.
You'd still play footy, wouldn't you?
Yeah. That was a few years ago. It's probably higher now, to be honest.
Oh, that was touched, wasn't it?
I thought it was. Yeah, I thought it was well. I didn't even think. I thought it was all our player that touched it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. Maybe I just saw it wrong. Fulton handballs to himself.
Fuck, Sheed is piss weak.
Yeah.
Did you see him then?
I didn't really notice him.
The ball was on the ground. He went to go for it instead of fucking either going for the ball or bumming the player off, whatever. He just went.
Just let the play continue without it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's so shit. Dom Sheed, 4-year contract extension. Thanks for that goal in 2018.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, that's justified. Oh, Petrocelli's warming up. That means Allen's gone.
Yeah.
That sucks.
So we're running with a pretty small forward line then.
In terms of a medical sub, good mark.
That was great.
Petrocelli's a good one to have. I think he can actually impact the game.
Just a burst of speed kind of thing.
Yeah.
But we are running with a very small forward line. Leaves Darling as pretty much the lone tall target.
Oh, Vardy.
Darling the lone tall target.
Vardy has 2 goals, mate.
Man, I've seen Hutchings do nothing this game.
Forgot he was playing.
I just thought
that's just an ill-disciplined in-the-back free kick that we did not need to give up.
Nah, that ball was going to go out anyway.
Yeah. That was just average. Unless it was milked, I don't know. Lots of professional milking out here. You'd think they were fucking farmers.
Brisbane Lions or the Brisbane Dairy Cows?
Amount of fucking milking going on.
Yeah, Petrocelli's on.
Yeah, there you go. Oh well. Been calling for an Oscar Allen rest for a while, so hopefully he's just not, out for any of the pre-season. He looked alright, like he was walking off pretty unperturbed.
Yeah. Adam Simpson probably just dragged him because we'll make finals.
Yeah, we need to rest him for next week.
It's pretty stagnant quarter, isn't it?
Yeah,
no one's really grabbed much of an upper hand on anything.
Brisbane's definitely been the better of the 2 teams. I think they've won the quarter by about 7 points, but yeah, you're right.
Which is good for us because Eagles run away with it in the 4th, don't they?
True. No, I have fears about this game in the 4th.
Fuck. Nick Nat could honestly just...
Yo's been
Yo's
fucking good.
Fucking beast, eh?
He's been fucking good.
That Yo-Shuey combination is unreal sometimes.
Yo's, okay, he's just kicked it out of bounds to the 4, but I still think Yo's, other than Nat Nui, is our best player.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Nat Nui, most fantasy points by any Eagle. So there you go, Nat Nui are 1 and 2 on fantasy in this game.
Yeah, right.
Yo, most disposals. Oh, it's a mark. Harry Edwards has played well. It's the jumper. Oh, Hutchings. Just gives you a little reminder he's playing in this game.
At least I yell at Vardy. I haven't done anything with you, Mark.
Yeah, just a subtle little reminder going, yes, I wear number 34. That's a tall. That's a fucking good tall too. Oh my god.
Wow!
Shuey has seen Darling there. He's gone, this is a little bit above my range. I can't quite keep that far. I'm going to slap a fat turd of a torpedo on this boot. And he actually hits him on the chest. That is hot.
And he's kicked this fucking goal though. A goal here before the quarter would really put us back in again.
Well, it would.
I've said that at every end of every single one.
It would cancel out that quarter in terms of their lead.
Yeah.
Like I think we're 11 points down.
You just need to come out of the fourth firing.
Yeah. Come on, darling.
Jackie!
He's played well. He's played well. You go.
You want me to go first?
Well, I don't want you to go first. I was being polite. Oh, you want me to go first?
You're too kind.
Come on, Eagles. This has been a good performance. Yeah, that was Shuey, Chris. That was unreal. Tom Sato says, can't delist Vardy. He just nails tackle, which puts him above at least half the squad. Yeah, wasn't it paid holding in the back, though? Michael probably played 81 games for Essendon. I didn't realise that, Brendan. Logan Horton says, if West Coast wins, I'll donate $80. Fuck, come on, Eagles. That is awesome. Thanks for guys in the chat. Oh, two subscribers short of the 700 mark. So 13.7k, that would be handy. But thanks for everyone who's in the chat so far. Oh, free kick West Coast. Yes, free kick West Coast for Luke Shuey. He's been prominent today. A chance to cut. Well, not a chance to cut them.
I love how professional this gets once one of us leaves.
Yeah, I know. It just gets way more serious. Oh, yo. He's put pressure on himself, but he's good enough to make up for it there.
Oh, that was a grab then. Oh.
You know what? Losing Oscar Allen at the moment means fuck all.
Oh,
Petrocelli! Imagine. No.
Oh, I should have marked that.
What the fuck? A late score is possible. A minute left.
I need a perfect tap down from Nick Nat here.
Oh! Hey.
No one expected him to grab it.
Cripper!
Nah,
not even close. Darling wins the ball. Waterman. Nah. Oh. I need to pay you, but I'll wait till 3/4 time. 11 points of margin, so it's an even third term. It would be really like us to concede a goal in the last minute here. It'd be very West Coast, so let's see if we can...
Inside 50s this quarter, we're actually 15-12 to Brisbane.
Is that right?
Yeah. So we're actually not doing terribly.
Edwards does...
As long as we don't...
here we go.
As long as we don't concede a goal, we're not going to be doing terribly.
I fucking called it. This is a goal here coming up. You watch.
Come on,
Chase!
Zach
Bailey is so good. He's so fast. That is... I'm going to piss now.
You could just call it, couldn't you? You could call it.
You got to play like Zach Bailey who can burn us off like that. Yeah.
Disappointing here, Danaher about to line up for a goal. It's just typical Eagles. They just can't do anything on the rebound. I don't know what it is. Bailey's an absolute jet. No one could catch up with him. He just had no pace then. And Danaher's so secretly good at finding the space. 9-4 from here. And he's kicked it before the siren. So that puts Brisbane up. Still. Fuck. 84 by 17 points. Jesus Christ. It's going to be a close third quarter. An absolutely close third quarter. Top 4 on the line for them. Liam Ryan looks pissed. Yeah, Liam Ryan looks... I think a lot of people will be pissed with that play there. That was so unfortunate that he slipped over. That's so annoying. Huh?
Yeah, as the siren.
Yeah, so Brisbane up by 17.
Good quarter, all the same.
We need to come out of this fourth.
Well, we need to really outscore them by 4 goals. I don't think we have that in us, but...
If we come out firing with a quick goal within the first minute, we'll be killing it.
Just ticked over 13,700 subscribers, so thank you guys. That's 10 from the stream so far.
Eagles fan says you are the best, bro.
Thank you, mate. So are you. And so are the Eagles. In opposite land. If we keep the likes on the stream going as well.
Tom Sardo makes such a valid point. Can't delist Vardy. He just nailed a tackle, which puts him above at least half the squad.
I saw that earlier. That's but I think the tackle he's referring to
was
is the one
still
that was
free,
in the
wasn't it?
back. Yeah.
You still suck, Vardy. Come on the pod, please.
Gross.
So 3/4 time, where all the players are going back to the rooms, grab on their phones, checking out the True Footy live stream.
Nice.
Hello, Lockie Neal.
Pretty.
That guy called you Harry Styles one time.
Oh yeah, Lucky Styles.
I know Connor West is a big fan of the pod. Shouts out to Connor West. Same with Ainsworth. I know he's not playing today, but shouts out to Ainsworth.
Shouts out.
True Footy's favourite football player.
Tom Sardo says, huge issue for the Eagles is that they are poor at tracking the ball inside 50 and they are poor at stopping counter-attacks. 100%.
Oh, it's the counter-attacks.
Well, that's exactly the story of that last play.
As soon as we leak it from the 50,
yeah,
because we go all in on that 50, and when we fuck up with a simple mistake, which we do a lot of the time, it's that counter-attack and bang, we're gone.
Yeah, that was predictable that was happening. Lions are playing against the ladder rather than the Eagles. If they keep their eyes off the actual target, they could come back to buy them.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah, good point.
They could very much ease up here.
Yeah. What is the ladder anyway at the moment? I think they're just out, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think because they're playing for the ladder and they need as many points as possible, I think there might be Brisbane might be a bit of a risk taker this quarter. Trying to get those extra points.
True.
Especially since they're in front already, and this is where they can make crucial mistakes and the Eagles pull back. Run back.
Oh, How far do you reckon the Lions will go if they do make? Well, they're obviously making the 8, but how far do you reckon they're going to get? Prelim? Grand?
Yeah, I think they're...
Semi?
I think prelim, minimum.
Yeah.
I think they're a chance of the grand final, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think they were, good enough to be there. If they played the Bulldogs, I'd tip the Lions, to be honest, right now.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's easy to say when the Dogs just dropped through.
Not if they lose to the Eagles.
Even if they lose this game, I still think the Lions would have my tip.
Yeah.
Right in their ass.
Florenz Rizal says, come on Eagles, Shuey best player of West Coast.
Yeah, he's been up there. I think Yos, Nat Nui up there, but Shuey probably in that mix.
I think Yo's best player, and he has been consistent for the last few weeks.
Yeah.
Gandhi has announced, he said, any Taliban fans on this chat?
Oh, leave it out, buddy.
Or else we will Taliban you.
Nice.
Alright, 1 quarter to go for the season. We've got to live it up. Yo, 25 possessions. He's stretching. Gaff, 14 possessions. Jeez, he's really done me dirty. He's on 69. Nat Nui's on 84.
Nice.
That's really good. Zorko 74. Rich 86.
Rich.
Jeez, that's a bit rich. 108 likes. Can we get that to 150 by full time? Please. Give me a like. Oh wait. I missed. If anyone can tell us what happened to Alan then, I was making jokes over the top of that.
Bailey says if Dogs remain top 4, how far into September do you think they'll go?
Prelim grand final.
Prelim or grand final?
I think so.
Hugh. Aha! Nearly got me again.
What's his name?
Hugh Janus. Thanks, Mr. Janus.
And boy does he.
Oh, boy, does he.
Alright, so if we're on 67, they're 8 points behind. If we score 2 goals, they need to get to 4 goals. If we score 4 goals, they need to get to 7 goals. Fuck! That's actually...
There's 25 points
The
difference.
pressure's mounting. I'll back them in to get it, to be honest. Whatever it is.
So Brisbane need to win by 25 points to make it into the 4.
Yeah.
Right now they're 17 points ahead. So as it sits, if the game's finished now, West Coast finishing in 9th place.
Yeah. Which is the worst place to finish on that.
Yeah.
Although, GW...
Hey, look.
Who can...
You're not the shittest, but you're shit.
Although...
So they need a quick clearance here. Oh. They're going to be all over Yo this quarter.
Yeah. Yo gotta be kidding me.
So Lions playing on Yo. It's actually quite a good matchup.
Yo's been a bull. I've loved Yo this year, and in general.
Liam Ryan kicking it out straight into the forward line.
A
little bit of fumble, holding it in. Ball up for the Eagles in the inside the 50. That's actually quite a good result, I think.
So as it stands, Fremantle, we won't finish lower than 9th unless Fremantle win, or if St Kilda win by like 60 points.
What if GWS Essendon lose?
Well, then we'd still have to win this game.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. So Eagles in control here in the first minute.
In our back half.
3
goals
it went to our forward half.
Yeah, we control the ball technically, yes.
Higher disposal count here for the Eagles.
Petruccelli, burst of speed, kind of. Sends it deep. Darling, come on. He's in a good position to take the mark, just couldn't bring it down. That's the difference between us getting a sniff in this game and not. It's those little half moments. Mozzie says ACL got him. I really hope that's a fucking joke. Oscar Allen. I don't think that's the case, is it?
Hey, didn't have it.
Yes.
Great work by the Eagles there. Cripps.
Is there any serious answers for what happened to Oscar Allen? Because I'm not believing that's an ACL. Somebody says, have you seen Mitch Robinson's YouTube channel? Have you? I have. He's got a podcast called Read Through It. It's pretty good. He just hasn't...
Are you guys going to collab?
Maybe one day. He hasn't been doing it much this year, but like pre-COVID, it was actually a really good podcast. Cripps has kicked it.
So that's Cripps' first goal for the night. He's actually had a really quiet goal.
Yeah.
Really quiet game.
Alright, the Eagles claw back within 11 points.
So as it stands, Eagles still in with a chance for finals, and Brisbane sitting outside of the top 4.
Yeah. The top 4 doesn't mean as much this year if there's no home finals, but if there are home finals...
No, top four I think still does.
It's
you
a
get the
double
second chance.
You're right, but it doesn't mean as much as an all year. That being said...
Well, 4th you wouldn't get the home final anyway, would you?
No, but you would be able to lose one, that's it.
Yeah. So I think this is still...
I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, no, but you would host week 2. That's the other difference. So if you come 4th and lose week 1, you host week 2.
Yeah.
Come on, Eagles. Do us proud.
Nicking out with a solid tap down to Yo there.
Oh, no.
Oh, to Shuey!
Oh, Shuey's gone a little bit quick there with the soccer off the field. Oh,
another soccer forward.
Just a little bit untidy.
Feeling like Chelsea
Cripps,
here.
Cripps. Come on! Oh, score review.
Fuck off, score review.
Score review.
There's always a fucking score review.
Score review this fucking dick. I reckon that was a goal, to be honest. They call it umpire's call goal. Let's have a look. Nah,
he's missed it.
Yeah.
That's a goal there from old Cripps. Doesn't do anything all game. He kicks 2 goals in the fucking first 2 minutes of the 4th quarter.
Doggies fans must be both loving this at the moment, but also on the edge of their fucking seat.
Yeah.
He's got a few in the chat. If you're a Doggies fan, like the stream.
I don't know how zooming in on these cameras ever makes it better
I know,
quality. You can see less the further in you go.
80% of goal reviews, man, just lead to this fucking time waste.
It does, and then someone just goes, alright, umpire's goal.
Yeah, goal confirmed. So Cripps, after having a quiet game, has bobbed up with 2 in a minute. That was a really good goal.
Well done, Cripps.
Fish and Cripps.
Behind.
Huh? Did you say Bond?
Behind.
Oh.
Good work.
Sweet.
Cripps. So goal there.
Alright, 5 points the margin.
5 points. Eagles could... they're going to pull it off, and it's going to fucking be so annoying.
It's going to be heartbreaking if they win. I still don't think they'll win, but they have given it a
I've
red hot
stuck by Eagles by 15 this whole time.
given it a red hot crack today.
Yeah.
Considering Brisbane is so much stronger, at home, everything to play for, and the injuries we've had, and we're just a shithouse team. To only be 5 points down, that's a really good effort. Alright. Did anyone clarify the Oscar Allen thing? I don't think so.
My phone's on this. Dude. Inside 50s, 3-0 already this fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's been a good start.
Great start. Another great tap by Nick Nat. Oh, fucking the TV skipped it.
Yeah.
That's on the ball.
Come on, Eagles!
Come on!
Come on, my face!
Vardy, fuck.
Yes!
Yes! No!
Gee, from range! Oh, Vardy almost pulled it off! You know, I actually had a hilarious joke last night. I was dozing off to Family Guy, and I was just like, you know, when you're trying to get tired, and then this joke made me laugh so much it woke me up completely. It was Cleveland's playing baseball in Cuba.
Yeah.
And he's like, some guy comes up to me and goes, Cleveland, we are going to escape to the Cayman Islands soon. And he goes, Cayman my ass, I'm going to America. Oh, so fucking dumb, but it's so funny. Cayman my ass. Oh, so good.
Good. Someone just like sitting around the writer's room like, came in my ass. That's a funny pun. How do we fit this in?
That is just so my humour. It really appeals.
So even like Cleveland was trying to be funny.
Yeah.
Fuck. Brisbane back on the run here.
Oh, it's a good chase from Petch.
That was
He's kind of
pushing back.
shaking. Oh, it's going to be downfield too. Fucking dumb cunt. So they're 1.5% out of the top four, Brisbane, so it's go time. Sydney fans chipping in saying they finish fifth if... oh shit, this is the range for Danaher too. They finish fifth if they...
lose.
If we win this game, so...
Yeah. Oh, if Brisbane lose, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, looked pretty sweet off the boot. That's going to fall just short, I reckon.
Behind. Yeah, good. 6 points in it now, so a goal here from the Eagles.
Alright, with the ball out. That's not what it's called, but let's roll with it. Ball out for the boys.
Came in my ass.
Came in my ass. I'm going to America.
That was intentional by Family Guy, yeah.
Yeah. That was the whole joke, but it was fucking hilarious. Oh, that was a bit of a half attempt by Hutchings there, but out of bounds is a good result.
Drop him.
End in a draw. If it ends in a draw, we need GWS to lose by like 10 goals. So, no. Actually, a draw is good enough for us. If it's as good as a win actually, because Essendon need to lose. So
yeah,
I don't know why I'm answering that so extensively because it's probably not going to happen. But
fucking Vardy, he just kicks the ball like 10 metres in front of him because he can't bend over.
Oh, she turns it over. That's annoying.
They got runners everywhere. That was a good play there, actually.
Good defence. Barras did well.
Yeah, Barras was fucking good then.
Oh, well done, Jones.
He held back.
The intensity is really good from our defence here. They might not... Oh, blind. Not another free kick. Oh,
no,
thank
to
God.
the Eagles.
I was going to say, fuck me, another free kick. 94 viewers. Thanks, guys. If you can like the stream, send good energies.
Tense game, this one.
What did you say?
Came in my ass.
Came in my ass. 50 metres, please.
50.
This game is just starting to go the Eagles' way. Things are just starting to trickle over in the most sensual way. Oh, she's got a bit of space. This is where he's most dangerous, as you'd expect any player would be in their space. But Sheed.
Oh, good grab by... Oh, just a little over.
Crip for three!
Oh,
he gets tripped! He gets tripped! No free kick, obviously. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, Sheed, don't give away free. This is tense. What a game! What a game!
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
That's probably
Oh, Jimmy brings. If he just kick a goal, I'm going to lose my fucking nut. All over the floor.
There's some Petrocelli speed out of this one.
Oh, Vardy with the tap.
Shuey! Vardy with his 5th hit out for the game.
Lucky Neil's clutch there. Wins the clutch clearance. Witherden.
Need this grab.
Witherden doesn't quite get there. Oh, Cole tries to trap it.
Fuck! Ho-Danaher!
And now it's an inside 50 to Brisbane. They've got numbers. We need a strong defensive effort. Oh, that's well done by Rotham. Well done, Rotham.
Fuck, Rotham's a beast. How could you ever drop Rotham?
1-on-1 versus Charlie Cameron.
I know.
That's a goal 80% of the time, so well done.
How could you ever drop Josh Rotham? My boy.
He's not the hero Rotham deserves. No. Oh,
yeah.
Barry takes a mark. Shit. It's
Calling it back.
96 viewers. Thank you, guys. Couple of likes wouldn't go astray. Couple of subscriptions. No, thank you, guys. Appreciate you being here.
Couple donations.
I'm glad the Eagles have put on a bit of a show so far. This is top 4 on the line for Brisbane.
Jesse, if you were to talk to your fans, what would you rather, a donation or a subscribe?
Probably a subscription, to be honest.
Long-term growth.
No. Oh, he's missed! He's missed!
So,
came on my ass!
oh, he's just giving away 50. Free.
What?
He pushed him over off play.
You fucking idiot, Tom Cole. What the fuck?
He just
Tom
fucking
Cole?
missed.
What's happening? So are they paying another free kick or are they churning the kick into a goal? So it's actually...
No, he's paying the free and he talked back, so he got the 50.
So, okay, so...
He's got a shot right
so
in
it's
front of
another
goal.
goal. What the fuck? Tom Cole, you fucking idiot.
How could Tom Cole be such a fucking idiot? 7 points he got out of
What a
that.
fucking loser, Tom Cole. Just ruined what was actually a big moment for us. What does he do here?
So watch, he kicks the point.
Fucking prick. Watch this. I mean, Barry milked that.
You wouldn't have fallen over from that.
No. Let's have a look. Yeah, Cole's still done the wrong thing, but Barry has fucking acted. That's also
Mixed
probably
feelings
poor
on that.
umpiring, actually, now I think about it. Like, Cole shouldn't have done that, but if you're the umpire,
I mean,
you don't
give away the
fall
free
for that.
and a 50.
Yeah, you don't fall for that as an umpire.
No.
If I was an umpire and I made that call, I'd feel embarrassed, to be honest. I know I'm biased because I'm very invested in this game, but
Bring back
I would
Dan,
rather
guess.
see that not paid, to be honest. But still, I blame Cole. I still blame Cole.
Advantage! Oh fuck, Shuey, not a bad kick.
You have to hold on to those.
An almost moment from Petrocelli. Still a handy point.
Shit.
That was good.
11 points to go. Sorry, what? 11 points the margin.
14 minutes to go.
The Eagles cannot give
Cripps
up.
putting it on the line there. He almost got
He's
dumped
going
on his
hard,
head.
going
Then.
hard. Harry Edwards had a good day. He's wrapped up.
Everyone's putting a lot of pressure.
112 in the chat. Thank you, guys. Thanks for your support today.
This week it just shows what the Eagles were lacking every other week is just the effort and the pressure.
Yeah.
Because that's the only thing different we're doing. It's still the same team, still same skill.
What's happening here? Fuck's sake. Yeah, you're right in that, like, I keep expecting when the ball, like, goes out of screen to see, like, 5 Brisbane players, but I'm seeing at least as many Eagles players now. Come on, Jermaine. Good tackle. Good tackle. That lifts your team. Great tackle. Don't tell me he's getting a free kick, is he? No. Good. I feel like there's been a lot of free kicks generally played in this game. But maybe not. It just feels like both ways there's been a lot of free
They're
kicks.
just going hard at the ball.
Yeah.
Look at him. Just
Look at
fucking
you can
effort.
see a massive difference. If we played like this last week, we'd win. Easy.
Oh, 100%.
Easy.
But from both sides, it just makes a fun, like, exciting game.
It is a good game. So we've actually had more inside 50 so far. Yes. Let's go straight.
Oh, you fucking idiot, dumb shit!
Cripps with the fucking Dusty Martin launches it. It's not going to end up going well for us, I don't think.
There's nothing we can do about it.
Darling's halved it.
If he gets it out, that's probably good. Fucking dumb sheet, such a dumb cunt.
This is a tense game. Where are the free kicks?
Where are the free
19 to 17. So 36. I don't know. That's probably not as many as I thought it would be, to be honest. Feels like there's been a lot.
Tom Sardo says, I hate how impressed I am when an Eagles player completes a tackle.
Great tackle. Yes, Nick Nat as well, just adding to that.
The pressure is just phenomenal this quarter.
Come on, Eagles. Season on the line. I don't think it matters if we win or not, but I fucking love a win.
Oh, great tap.
Oh! I'm kind of laughing at you as much stuff laughing in the game.
I'll give you an Express XL.
What is that? Oh, yeah. Extra large express.
Come on.
Oh, it's tense.
Yes. Connor West.
Sheed.
Oh, fuck, he's an idiot. Oh, he's so dumb.
That's poor.
That's so
Well, they haven't paid it, though. No, it doesn't matter. It's still a bit.
I thought they would have paid at least one. The higher
I think the
holding
second
ball.
one. Yeah, true.
He's dropped it.
Yeah, it's a mark. Fuck, Danaher.
Oh, Danaher!
Yeah.
Yeah, look, Eagles have done alright.
Yeah, it just goes back to that fucking Tom Cole moment, though.
Yeah, that was dumb as fuck. Because now they're going to be fucking tall up. Yeah, too far up front.
Yeah, this is
2 goals ahead instead of fucking... Well, 3 goals ahead instead of 2.
This is a heartbreaking goal. He's going to kick it, you know he will. That hurts, to be honest.
He may as well miss. Because, like, this doesn't help making the 4, so...
Yeah, go on.
Give us a chance.
Fuck off.
Fuck. He missed that shot more in his career, more than he's made it, and he makes that one.
Clutch goal. Fuck.
Joe Danaher's been a good pickup for them.
He has.
100%.
Yeah. He's had a pretty good season, I think.
Look at this. Yeah, now go. Kick something.
Yeah, that's... To think that he
can't
had
wait
as much time as he did, that's just...
You just can't wait now, and you've got no time in the AFL now.
Yeah.
You can't stand there and decide.
Yeah. It's like, that was lucky.
Whew, let me get my bearings.
Yeah, that was poor. He was off balance, but he still should have known.
There's quite a few times this game Dom Street's done something like that.
Yeah. To be fair though, it wasn't actually a free kick paid in the end. It was, they still scored.
Drop him.
Well, we got nothing to drop him for next week, so... Annoying. They really got my hopes up getting within 5 points, eh?
Brisbane needs to get to a
Fuck's sake! The damn wall's gonna break, you know. As soon as we can't win, they'll kick about 3 or 4 late.
Yeah.
Brisbane needs still another 2 goals here to crack the 4.
Yeah. In fact, yes, you're right. I think it was about if we scored 80, they needed 110. So I think they're about.
Well, commentators just said 111.
Okay, there you go, 111. Yeah. Oh, McInerney with a strong handball. It's a goal here, and that's the game. So now it just becomes an equation for top 4 for Brisbane. Fuck. I'm going to tinkle, and I'm not happy about it.
But that's poor. That's really poor by the Eagles. Came so close and just a bunch of mistakes. Just fucked it. How long left? Sorry, 11 minutes 40 of the game. Yeah, Sheed's honestly been really disappointing. I agree with you, Huntsman. Fuck you, Brisbane. Who do we go for? We're both Eagles fans. Cheesy Sports. So this is very, very disappointing. Look, Decani. We'll hold them. Like, obviously we want to win, but I can just see the gates are opening. It's time. We need a strong clearance straight into a goal here, or else it's almost it. It's very hard to come back from this. Double chance at stake here for Brisbane.
See,
What
goal,
happens
look
to
at
the
look at the game. Look at this game. Goals per inside 50 for this game. Brisbane's currently sitting at 32%. Eagles at 24%. Well, Gaff going off with blood rule here.
Weird. What happened there? It looks like a nose.
Nosebleed.
So I haven't looked at the chat for a while. Huntsman says, how tall are you?
Me or
I don't know. You're
no, no, you.
You're 6'5", eh?
I'm 6'5".
I'm like 6'2.5".
Oh,
that
dude
keep,
with a.
have you noticed it keeps skipping out of the ruck?
Yeah.
That's weird. Petruccelli, here's your moment.
Oh, at least
just
he got
gets
the hands off.
Yeah, you did it right.
Go.
Jones
Go.
has been likeable.
I thought they blew the siren. No, the whistle. Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say. Get the fuck out of this team, Dom Cole. Did you see that? Just tackles a player off the ball. I saw it happen. Fucking loser, Tom Cole. Seriously. Tom Cole, the man of the moment! Nah, but seriously.
What a
fuck
fucking
off.
loser.
He can fuck off. It's been pathetic.
Ryan, fuck. Good effort there.
Tom Cole's lucky that, well, I was going to say, he's lucky that this is the last game of the season. By round 1 next year, no one's going to remember that he had a fucking stinker of a game. But he should be dropped just for his efforts today. He's been fucking terrible.
Both Tom Cole and Dom Sheed, worst players in the team today. No, I'm not kidding. Vardy's been better.
That's poor from Petruccelli.
Yeah, you can't do that. Eh?
What? That was just like he could have tackled and decided not to.
That's also
that's not on him because they would have scored a goal either way. But the tackle was on there.
Yeah, and he just did the hands.
That's poor.
Floodgates are open.
Huntsman's 5'10". That's pretty good for 15.
Yeah.
I think that was about my height of 15. I think.
Yeah.
Oh no, actually that's not true. I think I hit 6 foot a bit.
No, actually, so I was like 6'4" at 15.
Some people complaining about their ears. Sorry, I think our shouting has been. This makes it really tense. So Bulldogs and Lions fans. Are,
The Bulldogs and the Bulldogs.
They've
So
they're a chance. This is tense for those guys. This is game over for us.
So Lions need one more point
Yeah.
to crack the 4.
Yeah. What a deflating fucking loss. Pretty good effort, but the rest of the season's been such a disgrace that I can't possibly be too happy.
I would have at least been redeemed on a high note. You know what I mean? Ending on a high note.
A win would have been fucking good, but
Regardless of whether we made finals or not, just finishing on this high note would have been...
yeah. And you're
Nice.
right, I didn't really care about finals, but a win would have been great. But even a win wouldn't have redeemed anything, to be honest.
No, they've had a shit season.
Yeah. Oh well, let's hopefully they just put in 10 more minutes of sustained effort. So, okay, that's only got 1 decimal point, but it's got the Bulldogs still ahead. So,
Yeah, they need 1 point. They literally need... Lions need Eagles not to score anymore and 1 more point. Oh, Vardy with a hit out.
the Eagles should at least try and fucking knock them out of the 4.
What was that?
That's a free kick to Sheen. As if Bailey thinks that's Brisbane's free kick. Come on,
I
mate.
slinged him off the ball.
I think
It's
that
mine.
was just, I think that was just strategic.
That was a big punch.
Yeah.
So there's no Eagles around.
Favoured by the bounce a little bit there. Wrap it up, Eagles. Keep it in your 50 for once.
Yo was smart then.
What do you do?
The ball had actually popped out and he was up and I watched him go down and lie on top of the ball so it was a ball
right.
up. Yeah.
Not-
Good tackle there by Yo.
Yeah.
And the counter-attack is on. Oh no. Brass has been really impressive without McGovern today.
I agree.
He's like assumed that role completely. He's been really good.
I'd say he's had a better year than McGovern. Oh, he sold Sheed into a bit of trouble there. That's a pretty good handball by Sheed in the circumstances. Ooh, kept it in. Oh, well defended. Well done by Jackson Pryor there.
Probably would have been better out.
Yeah, he would have. He backed himself there in a situation where we needed to go. So,
Yeah. I'd rather him take the risks.
Yeah. Rich. Nah, not a good kick. Ooh, tripped.
Hutchings.
He didn't
Hutchings did alright then.
Yeah.
He nearly pulled it in.
Poor from Barras and poor from Foley there. Foley should have known. He should have gone harder for it. He didn't. He gave up on that way too early. As if that would be paid. Like, seriously.
In what world, yeah.
In slow motion, maybe, but that wasn't even close to a mark. Zorko 92, Rich 96. I've got Nat Nui 106. So 106, really good for Nat Nui today.
Yeah.
Vardy!
Oh, Vardy! Oh, shit. For fuck's sake.
Yeah,
That always happens.
It's really Vardy's fault.
Drop him. Rookie list him.
He's not going to get dropped.
Oh.
Oh.
See, that's poor by Rotham.
Yeah, Rotham's turned it over at a crucial point. That's poor. That was a good goal. And the dog slip out of the top four.
Just like that.
Now it's a thrashing. This is
Yeah.
the margin now. They've actually belted us.
Ooh, within 5 points, and
Yeah.
now it's fucking 4.
Tom Cole, hang your head in shame. Well, I reckon we lose the game anyway, but fucking hang your head in shame anyway, Tom Cole.
I wouldn't pick Tom Cole in my team if I had to pick.
Nah, drop him off. There's no next week for us, but if there was.
If there was, who would you drop and who would you bring in?
Williams in for Vardy. Vardy's been fine, but I think just long term we need some. We need to develop someone who's going to have the same output in the team who's at least got a future.
Yeah.
Luke Edwards. I don't know. There's not too many I would drop actually, to be honest.
I just think Cole and Sheed.
Yeah, Sheed.
Sheed had a shocking
I think
game.
I would keep Sheed until we have like Kelly or someone else fit. You know,
Cripps
we don't have anyone else.
Cripps had those 2 goals that started 4th, but he was really quiet today.
Yeah. I would drop Vardy and Hutchings.
Donation.
Oh. Eli Louth or Luth says West Coast more like West Choke. Okay. Backhanded donation there, but I'll take your money. Thanks, mate. No, just kidding. Appreciate the donation.
You shouldn't be able to grab easy grabs like that on the square.
Zorko reckons he's going for goal. They're ahead on percentage for now, and this is only going one way. I think the Lions have soaked up top 4 now. Cameron, well done.
Oh, that was good by Nelson there.
Yeah, he did well.
No, he did really well.
Yeah.
Picked it straight out of Cameron's hands.
Solid game. Yeah, solid game from Nelson.
Yeah,
The Eagles have a
Nelson.
chance here of hurting the Lions. Petrocelli. There's no one in front of him, and he just probably doesn't rate himself from this distance. Does he? Nah, he's missed. Oh, he's marked that! So, interestingly, the Lions are in the 4, and yet their entire team is in the front half. So, they're not playing defensively.
Does he kick that?
Yeah, they're not playing it though.
Why?
I don't know.
He has to retake it because he wasn't ready. Or the ref wasn't ready.
What? How does that work?
You could watch if he ran off the mark or play on or whatever.
Thanks again for the donation.
He's not going to
Eli.
kick it twice in a row.
Yeah, he will. He's done it.
So, Lions are out of the 4 now.
Yeah, so as I said, like they have the...
You think they could play full defensive, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I don't know. That being said, is 1 or 2 points enough for you to go full defensive? Probably not.
Yeah, and there's still 6 minutes left.
Yeah, exactly. But it obviously cost them there, so...
Yeah. Brisbane out of the 4 there.
Yeah.
Eagles still a little bit of life. Eagles could come back and win here.
No.
Finish up with a goal on the siren and win.
Yeah.
Essendon lose. Eagles and make them play next week.
Yeah, we'll be alright. How many goals did Darling kick? 3? 3, yeah. Solid game from him.
If when he marks the ball, he looks so uncoordinated.
Yeah,
he
does,
marked it
yeah.
off his head then.
Yeah.
So look at the ranking. Fuck, Nanui's had a good
Wow,
game.
Nat Nui a clear best on ground. Shuey 3rd. Yo not featured, interestingly.
Interesting.
He has died off in this quarter. Hasn't really been seen.
Oh, I don't know. I still.
I haven't noticed him, but maybe you're right. Oh, well done. Couple of crucial knockouts.
There he is.
Yo sends the ball in.
Oh, West. See, that's good by West. He just went for the
he's
ball.
got
He
it
didn't
right,
care
yeah.
what
Cripps
was around
for
him.
3. Nah. Fuck.
Is that on the full?
Yeah.
Oh, Darling's hurt. Must be a cramp or something.
If it's ever going to happen, this would be the game.
Let's just injure all our players
6
right
minutes.
at the end of the
6
season.
minutes left in the season.
Then they can have a poor preseason.
Fuck, this is actually... A really tense finish to the top 4 race, eh? It's quite crazy. 6 minutes to go, and we got literally 1 point, or 2 points, I think they are. Come on, finally, get there. He's done well, he's done well.
Yeah, it's good.
Edwards has had a solid game today. Hutchings off the ground. Oh, no. Zorko finds someone. Yeah, holding the man.
Holding.
He's had a tough task today, Nelson, and Cameron. I feel like Cameron's probably had the slight better of it.
I think they've rotated the two. They had Rotherham on him for a while as well, and Rotherham did all right.
Yeah, don't know. Cameron 2 goals, 12 touches. Not
overly impactful because he can change a game.
Yeah. He's obviously had a lot bigger games than this. I think Nelson's been fine. Bit of a pain to give that free kick up. This is a big kick for the Lions season. Oh my God!
Shanked it.
He's kicked that out on the full. That is atrocious.
That is atrocious.
A point would have been very handy there.
Yeah, literally anything. So Witherden. I haven't seen much of Witherden today, actually, to tell you the truth.
Nah.
He had a strong start, I think, but
Yeah.
he's kind of running on the outside Witherden, straight up the guts. Oh, he's doing the risk. That's what the Eagles need to do, though, is take the risk, or else they're not going to get anywhere.
Yeah, might as well. Oh, intercepted his own pass. Or someone else's pass, I mean. Oh, Ryan, very soft there. Very soft from Ryan. Wow. Oh. Damn.
Goal umpire falling over there.
I reckon Ryan will not like that footage of him there. Maybe I'm being harsh, maybe I didn't see it again, but very, very meek attempt at a contest there.
So a new AFL rule that's passed, and they're actually reviewing it now, is if the player pushes over the goal umpire, it's minus 20 points. And a Brisbane player just pushed over the goal umpire.
Oh, what's happened here? They might pay that a goal.
He was in the way.
I think you got to pay that a point, if I'm honest. But oh, there you go. Then why are they reviewing it? If it didn't hit the umpire, it would have been touched. Oh, I fell over and I don't know what happened. Makes sense. Witherden has the 4th most disposal of any Eagle. 22.
Oh.
He's pretty alright.
Which is also kind of sad.
Yeah, true.
So Brisbane got to get 2 more points here to make the 4, and they got 5 minutes left.
Yep. Season comes down to this for a couple of different clubs almost.
Eagles are almost going to be doing this to say fuck you. If it's not us, it's not you.
Oh, might as well, yeah. This season's
Our season's fucked, so is yours.
This season's been such a disgrace that we might as well.
Just fuck it up for the rest.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, come on, Eagles.
Oh.
Shuey. Sheed on his opposite. That was very average, eh? That was
They don't care
pathetic.
anymore. They don't care.
I think they care. I think they're just tired. But that was just hopeless. As a Swans fan, I'd rather Dogs make top 4. I thought that was somebody walking in for a second.
Honey, I'm
So the percentage is level. So there must be like a second decimal point there, obviously, that we can't see.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. What a season. Shuey. Oh, it's a strong mark. Big moment there from Adams. 4 minutes to go.
Adams
Scores
late
effectively
falling
level for the Brisbane Lions. Two points shy, I reckon.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, because it would keep changing as the scores get higher.
Yeah. But Eagles haven't scored any points, have they?
Yeah, I think there's been one, yeah. I think we scored a goal because it was like 111 to 80 or whatever. 111 to 81 and then we scored 87, so.
Makes sense. Oh, because they'll be on par now, that's why.
Yeah. Is this, like, let's say the siren blows now, that both sets of fans not celebrate? Would both sets of fans
100, both would be disappointed.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go. Bailey's a weapon. He's
so
been so
fucking
good today.
He flies.
Spoil it.
It's been good.
Just fucking don't let him even get a point. That's out. Hutchings back on screen for the second time
McCarthy
today.
trying very ambitiously for a thing, yeah. Hey? Yeah.
Dude, bro.
Yeah, just like bounced off his foot.
Hit outs. So Eagles have dominated hit outs this quarter 15 to 14.
The difference is 0.07 on percent. Oh, well done, Shuey. Deft tap.
So still no points for the...
Rich.
Rich is
He's
too
been
good.
huge today.
He has.
He might as well go for goal and try and score, I reckon.
He should just get a point, yeah.
Yeah. They still need 2
He's
points.
going to go.
No, he's not. Oh, this is agonising. I don't even care.
No.
But I'm still
The game's
like,
over for us.
I'm still like...
I
tense.
almost just don't want Brisbane to do it.
Yeah, but I don't...
Oh, but I do, because they're my second favourite team.
Yeah.
But they beat the Eagles. So.
Yeah, I don't really care. But I'm still really invested.
I hate it when my team doesn't make the finals, so I don't know who to go for.
Yeah. Thanks for all the support today, guys. 131 likes. Awesome. If you get that to 150, that would be fucking hot.
Hot. I'll like it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's turned it over. Play on! Zach Bailey's tried to claim a mark off a 5-metre kick. Zach Bailey, you idiot. He's such a gun, but that was dumb. So Shuey just
No
kicks
points for Brisbane.
Shuey kicks it out of the stoppage. Oh, come on. Shuey kicks it out of the stoppage and it goes about 7 metres and Zach Bailey just marks it and sits on it as though he's taking the match-saving mark. But he's like, clearly not 15.
So Rich is looking for Danaher down there waiting in the pocket. He's going for it.
2 minutes to go. It's a... oh my god. They've kicked it behind. It literally could not get any closer than this. And I'm hoping that counts.
Brisbane Lions need 1 point to make it into the top 4.
Wow.
How tense. I feel tense.
Why do I feel like Nelson is going to fuck it up? And he kind of did there.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Sheed loses his feet and gives away nearly a free kick. He's lucky there. Sheed's had an all-time stinker of a game, eh?
Yeah.
22 possessions, Sheed, yeah. I'd give him a fucking 3 out of 10.
Garbage disposals.
22 is also really low for him.
Oh.
Sure, he's been a monster today. We've battled hard.
Yo, Sheed,
Mate,
up the wing. Oh, dropped the mark there.
Vardy, go. Why would you fall over there? There's no reason to fall over there.
Vardy's so terrible.
Far
Ball's
out.
gone out after Vardy's fall.
A live ladder has...
He was on his knees and then handballed it and fell on his belly at the same time.
3 teammates around him waiting for a handball and he fucking
He's
falls
so
over.
like lanky and uncoordinated, just looks so disjointed.
Dogs fans must be watching this feeling sick.
Yeah. Oh, Barassi with a massive... Danaher with a
had a big
palm off.
moment there. Neil sends it deep. This could be their season.
Oh, he
Foley!
spoiled it!
Foley!
Foley has ruined Brisbane's season.
Maybe. But that was big moment.
That was big.
Come on. If the Eagles score here, it's season... Not season over, that's dumb.
It's a
But
top
if
4
if
miss
it's
for
top
Brisbane.
4 gone, if the Eagles score here.
Oh, you have to
fucks
mark
it
that.
up. Tom Cole fucks it up again.
Ah.
I'm being harsh. It's tense.
No, you're not. Cole's shit.
It would have been a hard mark, but I feel like when you fucked up so routinely this game,
Come on. Don't let him score.
come on, Gaff, go hard. Oh no.
That's not high.
Oh no.
As if that's high. If you bend over to pick up the ball head first and someone stops and stands in front of you and goes
Yeah.
into your legs, it's not high.
That's very questionable. Let's have a look at this.
Look at this, ready? He physically saw Gaff and ducked his head.
If you were a Dogs fan right now, you'd be fucking sick with that decision.
Yeah, that's shit.
It does get paid a lot. No way!
He's missed! Wow!
They know the situation. You can tell. You
Yeah.
can tell they know the
They
situation.
just need 1 point.
30 seconds to go.
Are you kidding me?
I'm glad that wasn't a fucking behind.
Because they didn't deserve that behind.
I don't know why I'm so invested.
Me either.
This has nothing to do with me.
Here we go.
Any score will do. That'll do it. No! He's missed! He's missed!
It's out of the...
No, he's
oh,
played
it's
it
behind.
Wow. That's it. Brisbane make the top 4.
Brisbane are in the 4 now.
I thought that was out in the full way.
So did I.
Oh, they've done it.
They've marked it.
There you go.
Brisbane fans absolutely loving it. Into the 4
Fair play.
by 1 point.
Wow.
Far out. Hey, Payne's so happy.
What a reaction. He's kicked a goal.
Goal, Charlie Cameron.
Goal too. Wow. Well played, Brisbane. Clapped our cheeks again. What a finish to the season.
Far out. I got pissed so bad.
Yeah.
Wow.
Incredible. The Bulldogs will be watching this and thinking, well, they ruined their own season, to be honest. They can be mad about how that finish ended. Might be mad at the Eagles, but like, you lose to the last 3 games. That's it. 38 points, probably a fair result in the end. I'm pretty happy with the Eagles' performance there, but that was really overshadowed by that narrative at the end. Wow. So Brisbane currently taking on Port Adelaide as it stands, although that's almost certain to not happen, if I'm not mistaken. And we've just moved straight over to the Geelong lane. Wow. We're moving over to an empty GMHBA stadium. Wow. That was huge. Dogs fans in the chat, let us know how you're feeling. Let us know how you're feeling.
Wow, what a finish.
What a finish to the season. That's coverage has ended and they're going straight to the thing. We won't stick around for the Geelong-Melbourne game, but I'll chuck it on in the meantime. Yeah.
Oh my Lord.
You must be kind of pleased though.
Yeah, you know what? End of the day, I was more caught up in the moment than anything else.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I just felt really engaged in that battle there.
100%.
I really wanted to prevent Brisbane having that moment, but I don't really care. At the end of the day, the Dogs cost their own season, didn't they?
Yeah.
They've arguably got the fucking
They choked.
best teams. Yeah.
They choked. They had top spot almost sewn up for them. They should have won their last 3 games and finished on top, but they didn't. So that's it. All right, still got 102 in the chat. So, Brisbane play the winner of this game. So that's going to be the setup for the final. So whoever wins this game. So Geelong versus Brisbane and Melbourne versus Port is probably the most likely if you believe that Geelong are going to win. I actually tipped Melbourne, but I don't really know who's going to win.
Geelong will be one of these interesting teams that, you know, like they could do a Richmond and go premiership to nothing next year. They've got one of the oldest teams. They do have the oldest team in the AFL.
But they are so far off dropping off. You know, there's no signs of it really. But you're right in that list profile is heading for a steep cliff when it does happen.
So 8 players over 30 or something.
Is that right?
Yeah, and like that includes fucking a ton of good players.
We'll be similar to that next year.
Yeah.
So if Kennedy and Hearn play on, there'll be Kennedy, Hearn, Shepherd, McGovern will be 30 next year, Gaff 30 next year, Darling will be 30 next year.
Nat Nui.
That's 6. Yeah. Nat Nui. Did I include Shuey? I don't think so. That's 8.
Yeah.
And that's also our best players.
But Geelong is exactly the same. Tom Hawkins over 30, Dangerfield's over 30, Tui's over 30, Selwood's over 30.
Gary Rowan will be over 30.
Rowan's over 30.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty similar list profiles. And pretty similar talent. No.
Except ours don't play well.
Yeah. No, I think they're more talented anyway. As we see, I'll get back to the chat. What an incredible season. You got 100 plus in the chat. Yeah, that's it. Thank you guys. Cheers. I won't be streaming this game, but I think Druzy is streaming this game, so by all means head over to his channel and watch this soon. But we have got it on at the moment. It's been a couple of minutes. I hope Melbourne versus Brisbane and Power versus Geelong, and that Power and Melbourne win the qualifying final, says Darth Windu. Cool name. Neat Nat was massive today. I think far and away best on ground statistically. Let's have another quick. Shuey had 35. So
Shuey had a good game.
It is kind of weird to think the optimism we had throughout that game and the investment and how happy we felt. We lost by 40 points.
I know. And to arguably have the 3 best players in the field, I'd argue. in that new
and who would be their best? I think Daniel Rich was fucking good, I thought.
Yeah.
Lockie Neal, quite achiever. I don't think he was as dominant. Nick Nat had 53 hit-outs.
Oh, he killed it.
He had 117 fantasy. Only Jared Lyons had more. He had 14 tackles.
I don't see a lot of Lyons. Lyons one of those undercover guys.
You never see him because he's just laying tackles at the bottom of a pack. Zorko was alright with 113. Charlie Cameron had a good game in the end with that goal at the end.
I thought Danaher had his moments as well.
Barry, 3 goals and 15, although done a bit of a favour by Tom Cole.
Bailey was really good.
He was good. What were his stats? Oh, only a behind in 19 touches, but really, really impactful, I felt.
It's that breakaway speed.
Yeah, that's it. Thanks for your time today, guys. We'll wrap it up very shortly. We've got 14 likes till we get to the magical 150, so if you could do us a favour and like the stream, I would be forever grateful.
And if you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe.
Very true. Well said, Callum.
You're becoming a YouTuber.
You are. Yeah, you've been on this live stream a number of times. And 2 podcasts. So you've actually been quite a feature on this channel.
Special guest.
Yeah, you've been on like 6 or 7 times.
I've been on more than fucking...
Louis. You have. I don't even know where Louis lives. I think he lives in Melbourne. Just getting a few chats up. Goal to the D's. Yep, they've hit the goal.
Guys, just let Jesse know, please, in the chat whether you want me back.
Yeah, do that. Let us know. Has Callum been acceptable?
Or would you like Busher?
You're the only Eagles fan that I know. Think about it.
That's sad.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Well, it's actually a complete
Do
lie.
you know what? No, it's not an Eagles fan, but do you know the fucking? I got a group of mates. I do a fantasy footy with them and all that kind of stuff. We all live in Perth. I'm the only Eagles fan.
Yeah.
And there's like 8 of us.
Yeah, that's weird. Are they all in the south of the river?
Yep. Oh no, half
Oh,
split.
That's weird then.
No, 4 of them are Dockers, 3 or 4 I think, and the rest are like Bulldogs, Essendon, Power.
I hardly know any Eagles fans. Mostly Dockers.
It's just the area we live in. I
suppose.
think.
Yeah. Weird. We're up to 100. Woo! 145 likes, guys. So if there's 5 of you who haven't liked, I'd really appreciate you getting us there, and then we'll go.
Ooh, they want me back.
Nice. That makes one of us.
Dizzy said, we want Callum back.
Good one.
Huntsman said, yes, he good.
Kev says, message retracted. It was too raunchy for you.
I swallow, no.
Darth Window says, if everyone in this chat makes an alt YouTube account, use it to hit that like button. Well said, Darth Window. Blanche says he blames Tom Cole. Mate, yeah, I agree. What a pig. No, you can't blame it on
I half agree. You can't blame it on one person, you can blame it on 2.
Yeah.
Tom Cole and Dom Sheed.
He needs a fucking baking though, Tom Cole. I reckon even that's...
If he doesn't get back to the rooms and Adam Simpson just deliver an absolute lashing to him.
150 of them, as they have some cold beers to end the season. What a disappointing season.
It'd be hard to really celebrate an end of a season with a season like that, wouldn't it?
2 likes to go. Yeah. Well, we've lost 7 of our last 9. By an average of 40 points.
Yeah. How can you really have a good Mad Monday when you fucking played a shit season?
Terrible. And it'd be very interesting to see, and I'm sure I'll do a video on this soon, but the way the Eagles do navigate this off-season, what happens with Kennedy and Hearn. Jack Redden's out of contract. Looks like Duggan will sign on. Brand is out of contract. Shorter list sizes. How do we try and get the young talent in, which we flagged as something we need to do?
Yeah, and how does that all link into the draft?
Draft content will be starting fairly soon.
Draft Day.
We've already done, yeah.
If you guys haven't seen the movie Draft Day, check it out. Brilliant movie. Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
Kevin Costner.
That is actually a sick fucking movie.
It's really good. I think Terry Crews is in there. Late Chadwick Boseman in it.
Oh, Terry Crews is in that. Yeah.
Chadwick Boseman, the Black Panther's in there.
Yeah.
Fantastic movie about sports and like the business and draft side behind it. If you're keen, honestly, check it out. It's fantastic.
If you get into your trade period and draft day in general, I can't wait to start watching it in the lead up to the draft.
Do you have it on like DVD or something?
Nah, what is it on something?
It's not on anything.
Really?
Yeah, it used to be on Netflix.
Okay, I'm sure it'll come back on.
It's probably on Amazon Prime.
They'll probably chuck it on whenever the NFL draft is.
Yeah,
that's probably when it would.
It's a good movie though.
Yeah.
Check that out. If you like Draft Day, then like this video.
2 likes to go before 150, guys. Help us get there before we finish up. That'll be great. Nyasha says, when is the end of season pod, Jesse? You know what? I've got a pod scheduled this Tuesday doing season reviews of the 10 teams that didn't make the finals, now that it's going to be finalised. So that is the next podcast. Huntsman says he loves Saving Private Ryan. Not sure what that has to do with anything, but I appreciate it.
I guess it's a good movie. I haven't seen it. Have you seen it?
I've seen Shaving Ryan's Privates. I've seen it as a kid. I do remember a gruesome scene.
I haven't seen it. It's on my list on Netflix. When you can make lists.
Yeah. Really? Yeah. Interesting. Come on, guys. Two
more likes. Jesse
Likes
will
and then I
sing
can
for
have
you
a
if
dart.
you like.
More than a woman. More than a woman to me. More than a woman. Just one more like to me.
One more like.
More than a like. More than a like to me.
Oh yeah.
Drop Sheed, Vardy, sell McGovern. Yeah, McGovern was shit today.
McGovern, I barely even saw him today. If at all.
150 likes. Yes, we'll wrap it up there. But before we go, I'll just say, McGovern might be out for most of next year if he has that surgery. So.
And Oscar Allen if he tore his ACL.
Oh, someone unlikes you pigs.
They want us to keep playing.
Send another like.
Sing for me, bitch.
I'm crying. Cool. All right, guys, we'll wrap it up there. Stay tuned for more content on, West Coast generally and teams that missed the finals and live streams. I'm sure we'll do a live stream, pretty much probably one for every rest of the round for the year now that it's finals next week. I'll try and do one every week, and then the grand final live stream will absolutely be a go.
KFC this time?
Maybe. Nothing too wet. The time slot would be interesting if it's in Perth. They'll probably do it at 2:30.
Well, we might be there.
I'll try.
You might have to vlog.
Yeah, I would definitely vlog.
Check out the Jesse Thomas YouTube channel.
I have not posted on that for well over a year.
Then check out the True Football podcast.
Yes.
We get any great footballing vlogs.
Yes, vlogs.
It's a wide open market that needs breaking into, and Jesse's the innovator. The innovator of football vlogs and football TikToks.
TikToks. That's it. All right, thanks guys. We're going to leave it there. Thank you, Callum, for coming on the show once again.
You're welcome.
All right, see you guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. It's still better, by the way. Just be careful.